Let me see it. It says, "It's almost Christmas and I have noticed that you have been very good this year. Your name is on my present list here in the North Pole. My elves are working hard so we can get your gifts ready."
Mommy, I'll shut my pants.
Oh my god! I was worried once his hand went behind his back. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no!
Did he pull the log out of his shorts? Like,
I
it
don't
looked like
know.
he threw it on the ground.
There you
I
go,
think he was
Mom.
checking. He was checking.
I did half the work for you. Now wipe me.
Did you guys see the one with the girl, the PS5, and the dog?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know how you missed that, but
so the girl was like, I don't know, 11, 12 or something, and her
like
parents
that,
got her a
yeah.
PS5. She was undoing the gift wrap, and as she's undoing the gift wrap, the dog sits next to her and just takes a massive shit right fucking next to her. Like, so welcome to the weekend pregame episode 32, where we're going to talk about satanic calendars, raising minimum wages, and some other random shit. Like, can't remember off the top of my head.
Is it?
Yeah,
Isn't raising the minimum wage satanic? I
would
think
argue it is.
It fits with the
the
theme.
word is saintly. You misstated it.
Yeah, wouldn't you know? What's
We'll
your
solve
name?
all problems.
Your Lord and Savior, F and Steve 2024. Okay.
Are we voting for you next year? Is
Absolutely.
We're definitely going to need to know Steven's stance on the calendar, since he is
Oh yeah.
We'll be running.
almighty.
Well, first of all, the
Christian
Earth is
whores or
flat.
Islam?
The Earth is flat.
Okay, we're so far.
In
so
Minecraft-
good.
There's only fucking 17.34 hours a day, and
Oh, little spiritual
anarchy.
life are you?
Like if you can't beat the motherfucker for what you want in life, you shouldn't have it.
The fuck?
You know, this is just
We're
like
going
words
back.
of
We're going
wisdom.
back to caveman years.
You,
Dude.
do you remember?
If
do you
you
remember?
lose, are you willing to be Nikki Haley's VP?
We're going back to
does anyone
caveman
remember-
years, like where you just bonk a bitch over the head and take her home. Like that's what we're doing.
Does anyone remember?
All right, you got my
Deep
vote.
Thoughts by James Handy or whatever
Handy?
on Jack Handy. Yeah, it was Jack Handy on SNL.
No.
Deep Thoughts. That. Oh yeah. It's
Oh,
SNL.
yeah.
That's what we need to do for Steve now, for just him opening the show with a random statement. Deep Thoughts.
This is like his own Mazza moment sort of thing. Where we
What, Steve? If you could make that bit, that would be legit.
I have no time.
That's almost like the guy. What's that old fucker you like to send pictures of about where he's like, be a man?
Oh yeah, I have. I follow the guy on Twitter now.
Be a
Thanks to the
man.
fucking Polazzi.
Be a man.
Yeah, he's like the guy who will say something absolutely fucking ridiculous and then be like, be a man.
Andrew
So
Tate.
like no.
Oh, he
I don't
does say
follow fact. I don't follow.
Hasn't even been 5 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
I tried. I'm sorry.
Steve loves baguette.
Steve, we are
Change
not
the
exclusively
subject.
He
on
loves
Rumble.
cigarettes in Britain.
Yeah.
He loves cigarettes in
And
Britain.
meatballs in his mouth.
You're not
Bundles.
exclusively on Rumble, okay? God dang.
No. So I follow this page. Disappointing affirmations. You're doing the best. You're doing the best you can. Well, that's a fucking disappointment.
All right, I'm sure there's better ones out there. So, how have you been, Steve? How was Christmas?
I've been sicker than a dog.
Well, you look like a dog.
Wow.
You look like something
About
else
it.
now.
That's about it. I don't have any intro today. Like I already dropped F-bombs, all sorts of shit. Like move on.
Yeah, it's all right.
Move on.
Move along.
Fractured, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was nice, very lazy. We did kind of like a interesting like surf and turf dinner, but otherwise very relaxing night and day and all that. And I was playing freaking Sea of Thieves with you guys, and I passed out like a boomer.
That was hysterical.
A whole weekend of Sea of Thieves and Fractured passed out on stream.
Yep.
It's
Good times.
unfortunate he's not the kind to do the camera because that would have made it even better.
Oh yeah, it would have been hilarious.
Roaring and the head pulsating.
No, I was far enough away from the microphone so that didn't happen. But that would have been so much better if I did.
Yeah.
You're just going.
And all of a sudden, he's just gone.
Yeah,
like,
we thought his like internet crapped out.
Yeah, it's like, did Fractured leave? Like what the hell? Like he didn't say anything. He hasn't said
Static
anything.
was like, what happened? I'm like, I woke up like, oh shit.
Camera's on the whole time, huh?
Are you gonna drop any F-bombs like Steve?
What are you fucking talking about?
It's not
No,
that
not that one.
F-bomb. The bundle of
dang,
sticks. Steve's already calling people bundles of sticks and shit on this.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Bundles of what kind of sticks?
Okay,
Cigarette-
cigarettes in France and in Britain.
The port kind.
I knew you just
My
said
God,
thanks, Steve.
dumbass. This is
That
why you
word.
need OBS.
Try not to say it in the microphone.
God.
Otherwise, yeah, that was
Muted.
mine.
I don't know if she's trying to talk to us or what. I guess not. Shock. How was your Christmas?
It was pretty quiet and chill. I hung out with the family in the beginning of the month, so just hung out with, you know what I mean, because they're out of state. So those last 2 weeks ago, we had the big family get together, and this weekend was chill.
You live in California and don't have family there?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
questioning
Well, no, I'm
IQ.
not following them. They live in like Washington and Oregon, so it ain't that
shit.
different.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
God.
any better.
I was gonna say that's like just trading one shithole for another.
Did you guys see the woman
that's just
crying
getting
in
colder.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Did you
Huh?
guys see the woman in Seattle crying about the BLM thing being torn down in some parts?
Oh, let me see that.
No.
I didn't know that they were crying about it. I just thought that it was being torn down.
Yeah, it was being torn down because all the homeless people are like desecrating it, essentially, like, you know,
That-
shitting all over and whatnot.
What, more than just the
Dude.
cardboard under with soil on top of it?
Oh,
The homeless
that's
Oh, that was
people in
Chaz.
Washington are so
Oh.
well dressed.
I get them mixed up at this point.
I kid you not.
you're muted. I don't.
Oh,
Oh, I was just wondering why these two don't have their face showing. If they're pussies. or something.
Because they don't want to be fired because of the stupid shit Steve says.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Go with
because they're
that.
pussies?
Well,
Well,
No.
no, they just
I am a pussycat. Yes.
they work for organizations that don't like people who speak their minds.
exactly.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So pussies.
They also live in bell towers and have
Yes.
hunchbacks. But you know, whatever.
Just show me your face one time. Let me see your face just one time.
No.
You have
Internet
to
anonymity
Come
subscribe to
on.
my
is
OnlyFans
vital
if you want
for
that shit.
the
Only
human race.
Come on.
You're not that cute.
You don't know.
I think
Someone
Listen.
sounds like an unhappy subscriber.
Well, no, wait. Don't forget, if everyone goes to Vegas, you will see lots of people in person.
Yes,
this
I'm
is
gonna
true.
Try to make
In
it.
Vegas, we will see everyone.
Hang on.
And for some reason, I feel like I can't confirm this, but just by his screen name, I'm assuming Shock is our black representation for the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is the token black guy?
I sure am.
Mm-hmm.
He's magical.
Yes.
Really?
he's a
You
magical.
don't really sound like a black guy.
Oh, well, I'm appropriated, so.
Neither did Cole and Powell.
What about fractured filter over here?
He's a
I'm a
ginger.
big white boy.
Ginger.
He's a potato.
Do you have a beard?
Not a very well grown in.
That's
Chin
unfortunate.
strap.
A multi-year project, probably.
That's unfortunate.
Women are so mean when they put makeup on. I don't know what it is.
I don't even have makeup on. That's
Oh.
the thing. I don't have makeup on, boo. This is
It'll
all
get worse.
natural.
It'll get worse.
Hold on,
You
I'll be
did
right
some-
back.
Yeah.
He's gonna go put on lipstick now.
Yeah, they
Right
do.
there.
They just put on, they wash their face once and then they're like, oh, let me ruin someone's day.
That's exactly our thinking. How did
Yes,
you,
I
how'd you
know.
even do that? Like, how'd you know?
I live in California. They're everywhere.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
they're not made like me though.
No. Ours have penises.
I got out
Do you
before.
have experiences with it or what?
Thank God I left.
Did you go
before
on
the
a date
penises
with a
became
California
normal.
girl?
Well, Brad, how was your Christmas?
Sort of fallen angels on fire in the chat, dude.
What?
He's so funny.
I survived. A lot more alcohol was drank in my house than normal, and I know it's going to shock. It wasn't by me, but yeah, I survived. So, and I
Very
found
nice.
the disappointing affirmations page that Steve was talking about. You're doing the best you can, which is kind of embarrassing. Try something new today, like maybe making a fucking good decision for once. At first, if you don't succeed, try again. If it still doesn't work, give up. Don't make things awkward. So
I like it.
that works.
Oh, is she leaving? I was gonna bring up this calendar stuff.
Oh yeah, the calendar. When's the calendar coming out, Pinky?
That's not Pinky. That's Pinky's sister.
Oh,
Can't hear you. You're muted.
so
See this luscious
this is
hair?
magenta?
This isn't Pinky at all.
oh.
This is-
Well, to shock, all women look alike.
Yeah, I can't.
no, that's terrible. Terrible thing to say.
Just taking the other side when everyone suddenly got confused.
It's not
Dave
all
Chappelle
women.
or
It's
something
just
else.
all white women.
You guys are
Yes.
starting to make me think that I really never have to put makeup on again.
Is that a bad thing?
Is that, yeah, guys
No,
don't.
I mean, like
women,
you guys don't give a
women,
fuck. Obviously, you could just
men
fuck
don't give
I'll
a
put a
crap.
bag.
Women do it for themselves. Women
put a
buy
brown bag.
lingerie. No, they do
I'm
it
gonna
for
put a
themselves.
brown bag over my face
Yeah.
and just go out.
Yeah,
Well,
why would
women
you
are
do
the only ones
that?
that care.
That
Men
doesn't
don't
make
care.
any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
It's not like you live in Saudi
You guys
Arabia.
are saying that we all look alike, so I mean, it doesn't really matter.
That's because we're gay.
I would agree with that.
Speak for yourself, Chuck.
I don't.
Well, someone has to be representing Dormy tonight. So
Yeah, and Steve left, so I'm next in line.
Okay, that's fair. You are at the truck stop after all.
That's
Nope.
true.
he's still looking for Dermy. He's not there. now.
Still, yeah, he left me here.
It's on the biggest smoke break ever. We don't know what it's
Pinky's
called.
sister. What's your name? I forgot your name already. Yeah, you.
Magenta.
Magenta.
Magpie.
My name is Jennifer the Beauty,
Jennifer
Jennifer.
the Beauty.
dumb.
So,
the hottest girl you ever seen.
okay.
Fucking nerds.
The confidence.
Nerd.
So, this last week,
I'm glad.
there was a calendar that came out that a bunch of people were freaking out about. And this image in particular triggered some people, and certain Christian conservatives said that this photo is demonic because of the way she's dressed and the cross in the background. What do you feel about that?
I legitimately don't see the demonicness to it.
Is it because she's a redhead? That's not.
No.
That would
Just
make more
because
sense.
she's
actually.
wearing a semi-short skirt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They say that this is seductive, and this is
Wow.
making men lust.
A little, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
but I
that's-
think
that's
the
true.
redhead thing is correct. She
I'd
does
say
not have a soul.
that's
But
kind
does
of
that
the
make it
goal.
demonic? No, it's because she's redheaded that makes it demonic.
Well, they're saying because with the cross and everything, like it's like sacrilegious, and
This is just overzealous Christians that feel the need to tie themselves to air quote
I don't know. I saw some of that
which
guy's
is
stuff,
wrong.
and I think he might be a bit of a fucking troll.
No, Bryson
no.
is a retard.
he's
No.
dead set serious on this. And
But like, it's like, oh, people are saying
it, or
it's
is it
like
just
a
another
few
grift?
dumbasses are saying it. No one's like really on board with this.
This is
So
actually
my-
probably Josie's actual kitchen. You realize?
yes,
Oh.
and she makes pies. This is her kitchen.
Mhm.
She's also
And
like
she like
50.
posts videos of her making pies all
Wait,
the fucking
really?
time.
Not 50.
The only thing that's demonic is the pumpkin or the pecan pie. Pecan pie is
Yeah,
crap.
yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, you know what? We've had so many distractions. We forgot to say hi to the chat, but they're all being mean today.
I like the chat.
We
I like
already
that.
acknowledged him at the start. They got what they deserved.
Wait,
We had
Savage
Fallen
Dad wants full
Angel in
screen.
there.
Angel's on fire.
Fallen Angel is on one tonight.
Yeah.
We got Professor Savage Dad, who also said
up,
he
dude?
needs Steve on screen.
Yeah, we need more Steve.
We got
No, we don't.
Sir Acid saying United Pentecostals don't believe women to wear short outfits. It's a sin. That and she's showing cleavage. It's a seduction. There's no cleavage in this shot.
Pentecostal is not
It's
necessarily
kind of
Christianity.
it's kind of
pretty
covered by
hardcore.
the apron, but I think it's,
No, it's just a lot of leg.
it's a lot of leg.
A lot of
nice short
leg.
skirt.
That's
We
what
got-
it is. It's the legs.
Jerry Crow saying don't leave cookies and cream for Santa. Leave gift cards for a massage parlor. Be a man. Well, thank you to everyone who's here watching this shit show. I promise to continue to not get any better.
We put on the best shit shows.
It's only going downhill from here. Keep going.
We're professionals.
The reason I bring that up is because there's been like this weird culture war. You probably never watched this show before or anything. We talk about like right and left paradigms in the culture war and how like everything's all about being gay or trans or whatever today in the media and stuff like that, and how they're pretty much can get away with murder and everything. And we would like to see everything just kind of shift back to normal and not have everything be so political, which requires right-wing people to appreciate.
Stop attacking each other. That's the biggest.
Well,
point.
yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
It's the right attacking themselves again.
Just like when the left eats itself.
Yeah, the left does eat itself. Yeah.
And that tweet reminded me exactly of the 90s Christians, where like this might happen a few times, but I'm going to use my mom as an example.
Mhm.
She said Pokemon were little demons.
Yes, I had that too.
I thought they
Yep.
were.
No.
I mean, they kind of are.
Kind of deep.
I believe it is Pocket Monster, but no, she
Yeah,
actually
it's Pocket
literally
Monster.
thought
It is
that they're
Pocket Monster.
so like the thing was like a syllable in each of the Pokemon names were directly brought down from an actual demon's name.
No. Electric mouse.
Yeah,
Electric mouse.
Pikachu.
Well, if you
Yes.
talk just a few letters, and probably you can connect any letters.
Yeah. But that was her thing. Oh, we got Pinky here. Who's who's not really Pinky. She's more
Blonde?
yellowy.
Blondie. Yellowy.
I like how you assume that the pink has to do with my hair.
Oh,
Ew. That was nasty.
Or the hair on your head.
Kick her.
Um, so my ex's mother thought that World of Warcraft was demonic and like Satan worshipy stuff. It was pretty funny.
I mean,
Well, when do we like start calling even those people that are like claiming all this wacko dacko shit as being maybe possibly feds?
right.
She's one of those QAnon believers.
So the difference between like the old school like demon fear thing is that they would try to like get rid of Pokemon altogether. They would try to censor TV and cartoons altogether. While this calendar is just Christians attacking Christians. That's why I don't care. The left makes things everyone's problem. The right now just attacks itself.
Well, it's
I don't
not.
view this as
Are they
relevant.
feds?
It's paper what?
They're feds. Yeah.
I don't. No.
Well, I mean, everything that comes up is like even like any kind of like right wing Christian or whatever kind of standing up in some way against moral degeneracy, they automatically get outed as feds and memed as feds. So why aren't we just calling these people feds?
I like that because I think it's slander. Like for people who actually have, a belief, they make people look bad.
Well, part of the problem is this. I mean, there's a conflation between the term conservative. Conservative is actually political ideology, and there are Christian conservatives, but I actually separate that from conservative
Oh, I'm not muted.
practices and conservative political ideology. Christian conservatism combines them both. So I don't necessarily know that I'm a conservative, but I'm not like I'm Christian, but I don't consider myself a Christian conservative.
Yeah.
I'm conservative who's Christian because I think it has certain very theological doctrines in mind. Where it's like you were saying before, oh, you can't do that because it's demonic. The same people who in the early 80s were like, don't play Dungeons and Dragons, it'll bring down Satan.
Yep.
That's
but you can't push your morals on people. That's what this is. There are authoritarian beliefs and there are libertarians.
Marilyn Manson caused Columbine.
Yeah.
But like how many people were actually taking that seriously when you did have actual people in?
Dude, they actually back in the 90s, they had some decent power. There was a good Disney strike that went on, a Disney boycott that went on during the 90s for a good while.
Yeah, but like
I don't know
you
if
had
you're
people
aware...
like Joseph Lieberman and Senator Herbert Kohl, Democrats that were actively in politics. Actively trying to shut down violent video games.
Tipper Gore tried to stop music. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys remember back in the mid 90s, John Lithgow tried to stop Kevin Bacon from dancing.
That
was
vile man.
It was a documentary. And then
didn't he become a serial killer then later in life too?
Yeah, John Lithgow went down on the wrong path at that point.
Kevin Bacon was eventually a mutant.
Turns out. Hey, but back in the 50s, don't forget when Elvis was gyrating, people were freaking out about that too.
Yeah.
But actually, that also had racial overtones as well because they thought he was dancing the way black people would dance.
So now I have a question about this because back in the 90s, these same people that were we'll say overreacting to menial things like this calendar, they were worried about a gay agenda being pushed on kids.
Slippery slope.
Well, now that's just silly. Where would that ever happen?
They're proving the slippery slope to be right.
And so now they're kind of right. So like where do you draw the line? Like and there's actually nothing kind of right about it. Like I mean the books that are being given to kids. I don't know if you've seen
cartoons.
That's called sex education.
At my work, I was putting out the Valentine's Day books for kids, and there is a very homosexual between two young boys.
Was that this book is gay or is it genderqueer? Which one was it?
Oh fuck if I know.
Well, he said it was
there's the real.
That's the real pinky right there. That's the real.
It's creeped into those. It's creeped into young kids.
Do you guys know who Marianne Williamson is? She's running for president. She's a Democrat. Yeah, she was on Tim Pool the other week, and he was talking about all these books, and she's like, "Well, what do you think?" He's like, "What do you think about banning books?" She's like, "It's awful." So then he starts showing her the books, and her eyes just popped open. She's like, "They're putting this in school," and it's like she goes, "I did not know this."
There's an actual banned book section in the library now, which is crazy. You never saw that.
Well, here's the other side of that is like you have a banned book section in the library. Does that make any sense?
No.
Does that make any sense?
No, yes, it does. It does because the libraries are public. But when you say ban books, that is school districts collectively saying what's allowed to be in schools or not.
But they're not banned. A banned book.
No, they're banned from the curricular. Like they're not. Yeah.
Right, but
from school, when
you go into Barnes and Noble, and it says at the Barnes and Noble will have the banned books.
That's
section.
propaganda.
Yeah.
That's virtue signaling.
Yeah. That's not right. That's not a banned book because you can buy that book. It's not banned.
Yeah, if
Gavin
it's there, it's not
read
banned.
a bunch
in the
of books
school
that-
sense, like in school libraries, they're banned.
Yeah, but
Gavin
the way that they present it is kind of gaslighty.
No,
they're
Gavin
banning To Kill a
Newsom
Mockingbird.
literally banned To Kill a Mockingbird and read it on the news.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom banned.
1945. He literally banned it and then said, "Why are these books banned?" And then he read that in front of a camera.
Well, Ron DeSantis did that down here. he started reading some of them. Like, you can't read that. You can't read that. But this is what's in schools.
Well, there's
Yeah.
parents.
There's
There's videos of those parents reading them in
Yeah.
the school board meetings, and they shut
Yeah.
the parents down.
I mean,
Like,
that's different.
my kid got this book at the library.
It's proven a
If
point.
my child is allowed to read it in the library, why can I not read it here?
That was a crazy video. That
There's
felt
there's
like-
been there's been more. There's this one black guy that goes around doing it all the time, and I would not want to get on the wrong side of him because he's huge.
Do you think,
Is
do
it
you
the
think
guy
if
that
a
hunts
child
them?
reads those types of books, like a homosexual book, that they're going to be like, you know what, this is cool. I'm going to be a homo.
Well, no,
You think
that's
that's why? You think that's why they banned the book? Like,
No.
I mean, really though.
What it does is it prematurely opens them up to those ideas. When you're
Shelter
6
them?
years old,
To
you don't need
shelter
to.
them?
Do you
Well, no,
wait?
no, when you're
let me-
6
let me-
years old, you
no
don't
one's
need to be
saying
reading a book about
Hold
someone
on,
giving
here's-
someone a blowjob.
Here's another point.
But they wouldn't be able to read the book at 6 because they're just
That's right.
learning how to read. So they only know how to read like
Okay.
very basic.
But imagine that being
Pictures.
Let me ask this.
Pictures.
Let me point something out.
of these
So,
blowjobs.
I'm sorry, I just forgot your first name. I apologize.
Jennifer.
Magenta.
Jennifer.
Okay.
Jennifer, the beautiful.
Okay, Jennifer.
Magenta.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Magenta.
Chartreuse.
Jennifer.
So what do you think? True question. What do you think the population is in this country of LGBT alphabet community people? What is it percentage wise?
I don't know the percentage, but I know that there are a lot because people think it's cool these days, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, let me
okay.
tell you. All right, so statistically,
higher than
the
it should
actual
be.
percentage, the statistical percentage is 5 to 6% of the entire country.
Okay.
Now, right now, Gen Z are identifying 20 to 25% are
Yeah,
identifying
believe that.
as LGBT, and see, that is not evolution. There's no real
So
spontaneous
people,
evolution.
so my original question is, do you think that reading books and getting like maybe influenced by those types of things are going to make people say they're gay or they're a homo or
Well,
whatever?
why are so many people coming out as trans at such a young age?
Yeah.
Right. So
Because
you
children are
agree with that?
Well,
You use
What?
the word influenced,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
influence has
Yeah.
has a
100%.
definition.
Well, real quick, those numbers as of like all of America, 7% identify with it. When it comes to minors, 20%.
mm-hmm.
That proves that it's the influence of this next
Influence.
generation.
Yeah. It's sad.
It is a social contagion.
Yeah.
It is the creation of a not an ideology, but a thought process, and you're creating this in children whose thought processes are not recognized as being developed to at least 25 years of age.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
So-
being 7 or 8 years old worrying about who you're going to sleep with?
Well,
Did any of us at 7 or 8 really have to worry about that? Did any of
I
us ever
think
think
the-
that way?
Thank God.
the biggest problem is not, it's because the influence isn't being accepting. The influence is to kind of hate and target and fight against air quote bigotry.
I was just about to highlight that
Mhm.
comment.
Oh yeah, and men, because men transitioning to women can buy purses and makeup and clothes.
Yeah, well,
and
it's the switch to a more feminine society.
It's that
To also
record
women
help
are
for-
marketable. You make a lot of money off of women more than men.
Yes.
Well, and the other side of that, if we're going to talk about money, is the trans thing.
Oh,
that's
no.
a lifelong pharmaceutical bill.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Yes,
trans
it is.
industrial complex.
No matter which gender
Yep.
or sex you do. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was a problem in a few places in England.
Dude, in California, it is a running joke here. If you have to
Oh.
go get meds, you are stuck in line because there are trannies who can't afford their T pills, and you just have to wait there until they escort them to leave.
Really?
Oh,
But that
It
he
hap-
means
it's
mechanical
happened to me
engines.
twice. It's happened to my grandma. It's happened to my friends. Like, it happens all the time.
It's
Well,
just there seems to be a proliferation of this since gay marriage was recognized as being legal. And I think part of it has to do with the end of a money train, that these causes have a lot of money behind them. BLM had a lot of money behind it. The environmental, climate change has a lot of money behind it. And when gay marriage became legal, that was a cottage industry that went away. What happened shortly after that?
You
The
know,
I have
tea
an
became a
idea.
lot more prominent.
I
What's
am
that?
going to tell you guys that I think that you guys should write a book about living your truth.
living your truth.
Yeah, then maybe we wouldn't have a bunch
Okay.
of people. then they would be influenced to be whatever they're not, right? And that rate of 20% or whatever of these Gen Zs fucking trying to be gay, maybe that would go down. Maybe people would just
The problem is the Gen Z is using the phrase "living their truth"
yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah, because it's living the truth.
That's like, you know, yeah.
Right.
There's the
I
truth
dropped a
and
video
my
in our
truth.
DMs. That's been going on since the 90s.
Yeah, the your truth thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was definitely
So,
something that
let's write a
My
book.
truth is called my opinion. That's what I
And
think.
we've
That's my
got-
truth, not the truth.
Pretty much, yeah.
Paul,
Oh,
welcome
hello,
to
Mr. Hadouken.
the show. I couldn't find a good moment to bring in.
Hell. Ooh, Sublime, bro.
Yeah,
Hell
stoner
yeah.
music, bro.
I love
Oh.
Long Beach.
You came in at a perfect time.
Yeah,
what are we-
we're talking about the odd numbers of gay and trans kids these days.
The odd number?
Yeah,
The
how
increase.
it's like 20%.
Why do you need to say I'm a lesbian or I'm a gay person at 9 years old when you aren't even fucking?
You don't even know
You're
what you
not
want
even
with your
fucking
life.
dating.
Why are you
Yeah,
denying
maybe-
the truth, Pinky?
Yourself, yeah.
Maybe when you're
Like-
16.
No, it's true though. It's true though. Like you don't even know like how to get
You're
dressed in the morning. You barely learn
Like,
how
yeah, you
to
barely
like leave
learned
the
how
house
to
on
bathe
time.
yourself. Take a
People
shower
under
while you're
18 years
out.
of age
I still
are not
haven't learned
allowed
how
to
do
buy
that.
cigarettes or get tattoos, yet they
Yes.
can make a decision to physically alter
To
their
alter
body.
their
and that's
Yeah.
whole
allowed.
life. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
I've heard that recently, like there's more doctors out there that won't actually put you through like tests to actually find out like are you okay to make this decision. They're
Yeah.
just literally writing out scripts, and it's
A lot of it is
so
also
crazy.
there are a lot of parents that push it too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not
That's
just
bad.
saying like that. You know, most people think, oh, must just be more LGBT. It's not necessarily LGBT
Go through at
people. It's
least
just parents. Like my child at 2 years old said, I feel like a girl. My boy at 2 years old, hide his penis or something. He must be a girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a 2-year-old. Doesn't know what he's doing.
Have
and
you
they say
seen the
if-
video of the kid with the mom, and then the kid's like, my mom doesn't care if I'm a
yeah.
lesbian or trans. She just wants me to be a part of the LGBT community.
Uh-huh.
And the
Mhm.
mom like interrupts her. She's like,
Nope,
"What? Nope, I didn't say that."
Or Jazz Jennings, that whole thing.
Oh,
Oh, that's
God.
sad. That's sad. Is,
Yeah.
is Steve
Yeah.
here?
Honestly, look, the
Steve
bottom
here?
the bottom line, honestly,
He's watching, but not to mention
Oh,
that
okay.
like a 2-year-old saying, I want to be a girl, like what is his definition of being a girl? Wearing a dress? Like what?
look, a Supreme Court justice cannot define what a woman is. How can a
Exactly.
2-year-old?
That's what I'm saying. Like
So-
if a 2-year-old boy wants to wear a dress, let him wear a dress. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that
So
you're a girl. It just means
That's
that
what
you
the
want to wear a dress
influence
or you
is,
like
yeah.
purple. Like, come on.
The influence of these books is to make younger people draw that
Society has
conclusion.
made it
Because
unacceptable
back in the day, people used to
think
push
when they're
against,
boy
a
or
boy can't play with a
you're
Barbie.
girl.
And,
Mhm.
most people are like, who cares? It's just a toy. But now it's progressed even further.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys remember Grandmama, the commercials from the 90s with the
Wasn't
basketball
that
player.
Larry Johnson? That's
Yeah,
Larry Johnson.
I dressed as that as Christmas. I put on a fucking dress and everything. Like,
Girl.
And you did blackface, you bastard?
no, Mom wouldn't let me
Girl.
go. Wouldn't let me pay
Steve,
myself
can
back.
you make it come out of the
Oh, wait, you sound so upset by it, Justin
I
Trudeau.
Blackface.
You know what? When I was 12, I didn't fucking know what that meant.
Yeah.
Most 12-year-olds don't know what it means.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
shouldn't,
blackface,
honestly.
blackface is cultural
She
appreciation.
wouldn't let me do it when I went as Steve Urkel either. Like, what the
Very inspiring.
That's nerd appropriation.
Yeah.
So, Steve, you have been added to.
These bitches
You've
are
been
game
memed.
dumb.
Damn.
Uh-oh, what happened?
have
He's
a
been
pump
memed.
dump. Steve.
Oh boy.
Why do
Who did
conservatives
that?
do this? And Bryson is calling you demonic, Steve.
For
So
once,
thank you,
he's
Professor
right.
Savage. That
Yeah. Bryson.
He's fixing our
said-
problems for us. He put it on so we both can hear now.
oh,
Because we had we had the microphone, the headphones on. There we go. Now
right.
I,
He's not here.
here's the thing overall, though. Here's the thing overall. I think, look, if a adult makes the decision they want to transition, I don't give a shit. And if I know the person and they tell me I'm going to be called this name, now fine, I'll call you that name if I have that respect for you. But pushing this type of stuff on children when children are just so influenced and don't have the capacity to make decisions, that's where I have a concern with it. That's the concern. If they're 18 and over and they make that decision, then that's their own decision as an adult. I still kind of think 18 may be too young. I mean, you can stay in your parents' healthcare to 25 now.
There's a lot of
And
scientific
18 is a
stuff.
little too young. I just
Well, yeah.
Hard thing though
there's
is I
scientific
know
studies that your
18
brain
is
still
young,
not
but
fully developed by the time you're 18.
16-year-olds
Most
need
dudes'
part-time
bodies aren't fully
jobs.
developed by the time they're 18. I like people dudes grow after the age of 18.
Whoa. Take it easy.
You tell them.
Who's Michael Vick back there? What the hell?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know 18's young, but like 16-year-olds need to get part-time jobs because
15
it's
is old
ridiculous
enough,
that
what, for
people
conviction?
don't work until they're like 23 out of college and they don't know nothing and they're like $100,000 in debt. So I know 18's young, but I worked at a young age, and I think more people need to start working at younger ages.
Oh, I had a job at 15.
Yeah,
I've always had a job.
2 jobs. I was
worked every summer for
17 years
13
old
years.
with 2 jobs. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Quit being a little bitch.
That's why you have so many 30.
I said I've had a job since I was 15. Now, why am I saying that's a little? How's that a little bitch?
No,
Kids today don't even have jobs.
He's talking to the kids of today, which,
Yeah.
by the way, mine has had 2 jobs for the last like 2 or 3 years now.
Nice.
At least you're not working more.
Just want to brag about that a little bit.
Father of the year.
Way to flex.
Be a man.
Way to flex.
I was going to say, dang, good parenting. Let's all give a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, savage.
That's not as funny as you
Proud
can
of you.
have.
Oh God, don't go meme on that. Don't go meme on that.
Oh no.
$20.
Not gonna be able to do it.
$20. Go once.
Not gonna be able to do it.
I damn near put on Twitter the thing that I did today, but I'm like, I probably should not do that.
Did you do blackface today?
No, the Dr. Shooty thing.
Oh,
Dr. Chu.
why not? That would have been fucking. That would have been good. You're getting a lot of traffic with that.
I'm just now starting to get hate comments.
Dude, isn't it awesome? I love.
You've made
getting
it, Brad.
comments.
You've made it.
I know.
You made it. Yeah, you did it.
We've got Paul Hadouken who joined us in mid conversation. How are you doing, Paul?
I'm doing all right. How am I coming in? Hot, cold, quiet?
Good.
A
Sounding
always
little
hot.
cold. A little cold.
Just like the LGBT flag we burned down together.
I
How
wish I was
about-
there for
oh.
that.
Oh, that
Yes,
was
if
great.
you want
We'll
to
do
see
it
us
again.
burn down the well, I wasn't there. My computer froze, but you can go check out the Sea of Thieves streams that we did over the
I
weekend.
put that behind a paywall. I cut the stream and it's okay.
Oh,
Especially
okay.
the part where
Blackmail
Yeah,
for
I
real.
didn't over on the Fractured Filter gaming channel. You can check my side out.
that was fun. I came in, I yelled at you guys, and then you
It
guys
was good.
then you guys got good at the game, and you had
We
fun.
did. Thank you. You saved us. 'Cause we had no idea what the hell we were doing. And
That's
then we
fu-
still have no idea what the hell we're doing. But it's we're better at being bad.
Right.
I'll
it's-
follow you anytime, Captain.
Yeah, I'll meet you in my quarters and tap ye booty. There was a lot of molesting jokes going on during that
was.
stream.
Yeah, it's great.
I was the captain, y'all my bitches. That's how it went. No. But
How was
no,
how was your holiday, sir?
it was all right. I procrastinated as usual with the gift giving. Thank God for Amazon that they came through. They came through with the last minute delivery. It was great. And then we celebrate on Christmas Eve, so I had family come over. We cooked and ate and chilled. And then Christmas Day, I just slept all day and played video games, and it was pretty chill. It was nice. I got 3 vinyl records for Crimbus. I got Metallica's Master of Puppets, Blink-182's Enema of the State, and Green Day's Dookie. Some pretty classics.
You
Some,
lost me at Green Day.
I mean, I
What
know,
about
but think
Dookie?
old Green
was
Day.
Yeah,
Dookie
Dookie
days.
was a
Dookie.
good
I
album.
don't care, dude. Nimrod, Dookie, fuck it.
As soon as American Idiot or American
Yeah,
whatever hit, I was like,
yeah.
really,
With the grenade.
that was
be an American idiot.
truly garbage. But I
British
respect
punk.
I respect the old Green Day, even though they're pieces of shit today. Fucking what are they?
Dude,
He's like,
all
"Oh,
the
what-"
good punk bands
Dude,
are.
they're all pieces of shit.
Dude,
crap.
I know.
I believe.
Well, you know what? I
Saturday
haven't heard
Night
Blink-182 say anything retarded.
Well,
Except for the fact,
Yeah, actually,
Tom-
what's his face is based as fuck, believing in aliens and shit like that. Tom
well, but
DeLonge.
he's also
Tom's a
so
lefty.
Tom DeLonge is in the WikiLeaks Hillary email.
Ooh.
Because he was emailing back and forth with John Podesta, which I don't know if you've looked into him at all, but there's some weird shit going on there.
Ooh.
Not at all. No, that's not true. He's fine.
Hold on. You guys are going a completely side direction, which I am okay
Yeah, bring the
with.
show back,
But
Steve.
We're gonna bring this back. Static and I had this conversation about how all the bands we love when we were growing up fucking hate us
Yep.
and fuck you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen. Steve 2024, guys.
Amen.
Yes,
Now I
please
see why
write my
Mel.
brother in for president.
Yeah. Vote Steve for Nikki Haley's VP.
Now I
is-
see why Mel.
Billie Eilish fucking totally like she supports me.
She has big boobies too.
Nikki Haley.
Brutal.
I
Brutal
don't
fun.
Oh,
bag.
that's
It-
Pelosi.
her
Oh
shoes-
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
You should be able to tell the difference.
Who was I was on I think it was Beelzebub. Me and Shock, was it me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were the only ones that were Team Pelosi, and everyone's like, we're like, shut up. You totally would motorboat them.
No, gross.
Yes, you would.
Oh, you would.
I'm motorboat
lie.
Static right now.
Get him out of here.
Do not lie.
He's still talking to the back.
Bro, why did Paul get kicked? We're on the same team.
You know what I would say to Pelosi's boobies? Do not come. I'm gonna come.
Thank God she knows how to invest in the stock market to pay for those.
Yup.
God, yeah.
Oh, so you know what Professor Savage Dad goes, they are all a bunch of sellout pieces of shit that were never punk in the first place, and their entire personas were created by the recording industry.
Yep.
I will agree with that on Green Day and Blink 182.
Even
And-
Rage Against the Machine.
Right, yeah.
Well, Rage Against the
Garbage
Machine
for a
wasn't
while.
punk rock. Rage
No,
Against
they
the
wrote their
Machine,
own
but they were
stuff.
definitely mainstream.
Hey, Professor, what bar are you at? Because I'm about to fucking join you. These bitches hijacked my computer. Like, what's up?
He's at the bar. He's at home. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe he's at the bar. Is there a football game on tonight? There is. It's Thursday.
Yes. Oh
I
yeah,
think it's week
got
17 though. It's all
yeah,
over.
it's
Almost over.
Championship
yeah.
week.
Dude, Eagles and Cowboys, bro. I want to see that.
I haven't followed fuck all in football this year. I don't know anything.
I'm in the finals of one of my leagues. So.
I just freaking hate Tua, and I hope Hurts wins a ring, bro.
Did you just want to see a cowboy eagle?
Yeah, I want to see a
Ooh.
cowboy
Well,
and an
that's what-
eagle.
That's
That's
what this was.
that's.
These were Cowboy Eagles from Kirby. Hail
I
Kirby.
can't say
Hail
it,
Kirby!
but Jesus, heifer Christ.
That's my daughter.
I don't
Oh,
like.
hi, Kirby.
Oh, nice. We got an Eagle fan.
That's
Kirby.
not.
Kirby
Those are
is my
all-
daughter.
Go Hawks.
EAGLES Eagles.
You
Sorry,
see,
I watched a lot of Sunny in
he's 100
Philadelphia.
at, he's 100 he's at home drinking, and he's 100
Good.
years old.
Cheers.
I am 100.
I'm at Love's drinking a beer.
You guys want to see a sad video?
Oh god.
Always.
No.
Is it this stream?
What?
Well,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I thought
You guys want to see a
Yes.
video?
that
almost
we're
as sad as
involved
the
in a
stream?
sad video.
Dude, you should. That would have been fucking hilarious if you're like, "Well, see a sad video," and then you just pulled up the stream, sharing the screen. And like, I would have laughed. I would have laughed.
Just
and
like,
been like that was the
goes
best
back for the
stream.
beginning of the show and plays it on the other side.
It just doesn't stop
This
playing.
fucking- and then
It
just
keeps
starts
going.
mocking all of us.
Love it.
Some of you guys might have already seen this because it made the news in some places. But did any of you guys see the 911 call?
Of
More in
No.
What is that?
All right, let me know if you can hear this.
911 emergency.
Yes.
My ex-boyfriend is trying to break into my house. I'm not letting him in, but he's like tried to break down the door and he's trying to break into one of the windows. He put me in the hospital a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to keep him away. I told him I was going to call. He's now trying to break into the window and getting it open. Are you able to the house with you? No, I don't.
Is that the video
Static?
that's breaking up, or is
I was
that
gonna say,
I thought it was
think-
me.
I think
Static
it's static.
breaking up? Oh,
Yeah,
static
looks
froze.
like he's
I think it's static.
he's gone
It's-
robot.
Oh shit! It's
Oh,
our show
yeah.
now, motherfuckers.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Okay.
Paul's takeover.
Let's
Static
take over.
frozen.
Power Couch Nation is in the house. Everybody.
Static,
Wow.
static.
Steve's going to start
So
talking about cigarettes
Gay
again.
couch.
Oh no.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there
Well,
he
I
is.
think I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
Steve
My
went off about cigarettes while you were gone. It was amazing.
Yeah, and pork meatballs.
ooh.
And pork meatballs?
I think he said that.
Yeah, bro. If you
Bundle
don't
sticks.
take care of those fucking F bombs, you're gonna die.
You're going to hell.
Oh, hell, and you die.
I'm gonna burn to hell.
So, how much of this did you guys see?
Said she was
before?
breaking in the window.
Yep.
Yeah. So her ex-boyfriend's trying to break into her house.
Put her in the hospital.
The 911 is up. Yeah, he put her in the hospital a few weeks ago.
I think it's 45 seconds.
And then she's
Okay.
like, "Oh, I'm suddenly a lesbian," right? That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. Dude, how'd
That's
you
how it
know?
ends.
It's a
Her
happy
boyfriend
ending.
identifies
Happy
as a
ending.
lesbian.
Are you still there? Yes. Okay. I don't have anybody to send out there.
911 doesn't have anyone to send out there. Who do we just lose?
What?
Bro. Oh, we lost
Steve.
Steve,
But
dude.
nothing
Oh.
of value
Steve's on his
was
way to
lost.
help.
Are you serious?
The social worker is on his way.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So
We'll send
yeah.
over.
I couldn't find out where this was. I saw someone else. I can't remember who it was, but it was, one of the bigger names of the Twitter news world saying that this girl actually went on and ended up being that word you can't say on YouTube, sexually.
Grape.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, the
Did we lose
gold
In the
grapes.
state of Florida, it was called sexual batteries, a charge in the state of Florida.
God
Okay.
dang.
So yeah, there was, pretty much the worst thing you could do to somebody.
Mhm.
And this whole video, they go on and on about her trying to find someone else to call, and it's 3 minutes long, and 911 couldn't do anything to help her.
You know what I would say if somebody said that they said they didn't have? I'd be like, okay, I'll shoot him myself, and then maybe they'll send somebody.
Well,
You
that's
can't
the other
let
thing.
people
It's
have
like
guns.
they didn't even ask her if she had her own gun.
Yeah.
We
I'm
I guarantee you she did.
all and fractured.
No,
It's
I'm
got to
still here.
be.
I'm just doing something.
Paul's frozen.
No, he's not.
No,
He's
that's
moving.
I
Paul's
was just staring
fine.
at my phone. Am I frozen?
It's fine.
No,
No, you're
you're
good.
good,
You're not.
Paul.
You're
I
fine.
think it's static.
It looks
Static's
frozen on
freaking
my
out.
end, and then fractured has my logo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when I log
that is-
in, I always have to change my name because because of the whole
I have to
connective-
change my name too. What the fuck?
That's weird.
It's Freaky Friday.
I have to change my name.
That's cultural appropriation.
Yeah, everyone except
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I'm going to refresh restream here because everyone is frozen on my end except for Pinky. But I also
Oh,
think she's
God,
like,
is Restream starting to have the same StreamYard problems now?
I don't know what's
No!
going
Sorry
on.
about that.
I'm refreshing. I will be right back.
We're restarting the stream all over.
You were supposed to be
Yeah.
the
It's-
chosen one.
It's definitely a freaking liberal state, bro. It's got to be like New Mexico or Colorado. I
Stream
see
is turning into
clouds,
10
so
little
it's probably
Indians.
not California. Maybe it's
Not
Oregon.
Florida.
Not Florida. I
Not
think
Texas
it's probably
for damn sure.
could be Colorado or New Mexico. That's what I think. Is that the video that the quartering did about the get a gun argument?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a point in this video though. I can't remember where it was. What did she say?
Hell yeah, Kirby. Kirby should be the host of the show.
I can't
Knows
remember.
what's
There was a
up.
point. There's like a cut in the video, and then also she like asked something that just didn't make any sense, and I was like, "Is this real?" But a lot of people have been reporting on it, and so
That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't see it on Twitter at all.
No, it's popped up. At least for me, it has like people pointing out, well,
Bro.
this is why you need a gun.
Bro, Fractured, I'm starting to agree with you more and more. The authoritarian Christians are fed. Bryson Gray is a psyop for this video. I'm saying more fucking calendar gate shit than this video that argues for why we need self-defense, especially for women.
Somebody please explain what I don't pay attention to
Calendar
anything.
gate?
Yes.
Oh,
no, you're
conservative
late.
women
You're
posing
really late in
sexually,
trans,
fully
bro.
clothed, just posing in sexy poses. Actually, not even that sexy, just
poses.
So
Yeah, they don't have any like.
What's that swimsuit calendar? Sports Illustrated
Oh, yeah,
calendars.
Yeah.
not even close. Well, just a couple of them are like Riley
So
Gaines.
the calendar
Riley
game
Gaines.
thing, dude, is basically air quote Christian conservatives doing a calendar where they wear bikinis and short skirts, and other Christians are saying you're demonic because you're seducing men. That's all it is.
Lustful.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not an actual Christian because you have a short skirt on. That's
this
that's
is
all it
calendar
is.
gate.
It's like two dumbasses saying this.
Did you
It's a
did you
nothing
see the
burger.
Bethany Bartlett photo? Jesus Christ, that woman
She sounds
is
fat.
like freaking no, she's
Where can I get this calendar?
Hold on.
I need some.
So,
reading
okay, the calendar itself, cheesy, corny,
Yes.
cute,
Yes.
and dumb.
It's ultra right dad beer, ultra right beer. Of course,
That
it's
and that's
cheesy, stupid.
fucking cringy as hell.
I mean, it's the whole. It's
If you're
it's
gonna
stupid,
advertise
but, like,
ultra right beer, you should just like dress as a Viking or something. Ultra right beer.
yeah, no, you
The
just
moon
put up
landing
other
was
photos.
staged.
Put up the other women. You just put up redheaded libertarian. Show the other ones.
Dude, she's like 60, isn't she? She's like
She's
50.
not 60. She's in her 30s, dude.
No, she's not.
Who?
Yes,
I mean,
she's
as
got
a
young
compliment,
kids.
redheaded libertarian.
She's
She's got
two
young
kids.
kids. She's got like 5 and 6 year old kids.
One of them's a teenager.
God.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey.
oh,
Who's having a snowstorm over there?
Not
Who
me.
is it?
Oh.
Who put the microphone where it shouldn't be put?
It's going
that
up his
me?
ass.
I could have sworn we had one more person here.
it
We had
was
Steve.
Steve.
Steve was here and then he left.
Super Steve.
Steve.
I don't know
Star
who
of the
Peyton
show.
Drew is. I don't know who Brittany Jean is.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of pictures of them.
Bethany Bartlett. This woman works out. I think she's a fitness person.
Oh, let me see.
Ashley St. Clair. I know that name.
Oh, I love her, bro. She's so hot.
She's
And
got
funny,
a
bro. She's a
she's got
unicorn.
a she's doing like a Audrey Hepburn thing.
She did the the ice cream yum yum yum. She did that.
Oh yeah.
She did
Oh,
that
God.
bit, but like in the middle of it, she's like, "Okay, I don't have time, but I have to explain. There's this company called BlackRock, and they own every company
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I have to tell you this before they catch me." It's so good.
So here we've
Yeah,
got
here.
Kim Klacik. She
Oh.
ran
Who's running for Congress.
Yeah, she ran for representative in Baltimore. She lost.
Yep.
And we've got
Riley Gaines.
Riley Gaines. And
There's
then-
nothing there, dude. How is that provocative?
Right.
That's her swimming.
That's mean.
Then we have Peyton Drew, who I don't know who this is, but
I don't know who
curious.
she is. Where is he? Where's that coming from?
Not it. If you're not hearing it, it's you.
think it's pink.
I think it's the coolest bitches problem.
It's Magenta's fault.
It's BlackRock coming after us for showing these
BlackRock.
lewd photos.
I know BlackRock's coming.
Who's Brittany Jean?
I don't know.
So here is the Ashley St. Clair one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a breakfast at Tiffany's thing. It was
Yep.
pretty
Yeah.
cool. I liked it. And she was making fun of Dylan Mulvaney. That was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
wasn't-
she's great. Better brunette though, for sure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just a few of them. That's what people were freaking out
Oh my god,
about.
one girl's just wearing like not even Daisy Dukes, just cut off blue jean shorts and a t-shirt in front of a vet. How's
So
that?
like their regular everyday magazine covers is what they're
Well,
tamer than some.
So like, yeah,
tamer
it
than
was
some, yeah.
it was like a playoff of the old 90s beer catalogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
St. Pauli's girl.
That's fun.
With like way more clothes than what we're on.
What'd they
in
do it
those.
for?
A dumb conservative beer. It was just.
I mean,
so it was
if you
for
keep-
beer.
I think there's a market for it though if you
It's
keep
for
the cost low.
What marketing was it for? What
It was for.
It was
It was
what
for
were they advertising?
ultra conservative
company.
bad beer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Dad
a
beer.
corny ass company
Dad beer.
Yeah.
that
Well,
was
now I want that
responsible for the
beer.
whole Bud
I
Light
didn't
thing.
know that dad's had a beer.
It was in response to Bud Light when they
A
went to
lot of
Mulvaney.
people
That
stopped
makes sense.
drinking Bud Light, which means there's a market to replace it. Oh, I love
This is
G
funny.
Prime.
Yeah. This
G
is funny.
Prime's hysterical.
What is this?
So we've got the woman with the with baking the pie and everything, and then we've got the guy freaking out. Conservative half naked woman standing next to Christian imagery is demonic. Then how do you propose we should dress, Mister? And then
Yeah, master.
full burqa.
It does say Mr., not Master.
Oh, it says Mister. Oh, that's a master.
Oh,
Reading a book. Now we're
It's called projection.
Oh,
Oh, now we have
Blackface
more
fractured.
representation. We're good.
Yeah. Looking
and
good.
I agree. And fractured with the black face.
I was
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
for that. I was wondering if this counts.
It's appropriation. It's blackface.
And then
Your
all these
cold,
people.
cool
It's supporting
Colt
weapons.
45.
To ban a gas was used to create weapons. Your weapons
Colt
manufacturer.
45. Get your Colt
What are
45
your
and
thoughts
shut up.
on-
Subject. I'm confused.
What?
Did you guys switch subjects? Because I'm confused. I was distracted by
There was a slight tangent, but I'm gonna show you the man that all of these people who voted for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
yeah.
the man. That's my boy right there.
That's my boy.
Donald Trump was on the cover of Playboy.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Only the cover.
Only the cover.
March
Only the
1990.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God it was only the cover. Thanks for pointing that out, Bradley. That is an important fact.
So you know the issue.
He might be inside it too. He's just fully clothed.
Sounds
I
like you got
don't
some
know why it
homework.
says clothed that way.
I think that was another magazine.
You do some homework and you let D-Day Cobra know, and we can watch it on Cobra Cast.
We don't need to see Jeremy with a magazine of.
I like your cat loves. It's so cute.
Thank you.
And his head just goes whoop, 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 whoop. Every time you talk.
Every time I talk.
And then, so Spartacus is asking if we're going to talk about what Maine just pulled the Trump. I saw that cross my timeline like right before we went live. I have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on.
Well, we kind of talked about it last week.
We
when
did.
We talked about Colorado, and
Yeah.
we talked.
It's
what-
so
not every-
fresh. At
What
this
state
point.
would do it next?
Yeah.
But we broke it down, and I actually, since I know a little bit about law, talked about the actual law behind it. Why I don't think the application of the amendment is appropriate for Trump.
Well,
on
we were
multi-levels.
talking in our private chat. I was just like, wait. So these Supreme Court justices, do they get elected or do they get
Oh, you're talking
signed
about
on
on the state level.
on the
It
state
depends.
level? Yeah. And I
It
was like,
depends. It
dude,
can
we
be
need to
both.
think about impeaching justices at this point if they're gonna pull crap like this, especially with mask mandates, with vaccine mandates. A lot of these court justices are responsible for that, and we got to think about impeaching them now, because I had never even thought.
Well,
Like,
that's
no,
that's
I don't
that's a big
vote for
reason why you're supposed
justices.
to pay more attention to local
Yeah.
Politics in the federal.
And it wasn't. I don't really think the mask mandates were so much judicially enacted as opposed to executive orders and such.
Oh, I meant mail-in ballots. My bad.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you're talking about like what they did in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah, where the
Pennsylvania needs to impeach those justices.
Well, the problem is
Hey,
you impeach them by the legislature impeaching him. It is not a vote. Now, sometimes, like in the state of Florida, some of our Supreme Court justices are up for election. They get up for re-election. Will they be reappointed? That's how they stay in office. Sometimes, typically, they just stay in. But if there's a problem going on and there is a basis for impeachment, then yeah. But again, that has to be a judicial. It has to be a legislative action. The people don't vote to impeach someone.
And hey, Pennsylvania just gave our boy Kenzo the biggest shout out by making it Taylor Swift era. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Oh boy.
You didn't.
What? What happened?
Yeah, they elected to make it the era of Taylor Swift.
2023
is Taylor Swift era.
2023 is the Taylor Swift era in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They voted on that.
They voted on it. They took the time and effort to do it, and this is why women should not be in politics.
What was?
Because there's all a bunch of women.
Well,
doing
Kenzo's going to be happy.
I tagged him.
So yeah, Colorado just let Trump back on the primary ballot because the possibility was being raised of going to the Supreme Court. I think ultimately it will go to the Supreme Court because it'll be an issue of urgency. It will be fast tracked because it has significant impact.
Didn't they turned it down because like they were able to meet like a day before the deadline, but then they were like, no, we know what you're doing. We're not doing this. You did it last minute just to like prove a point. Like,
what do you mean, Colorado?
Yeah, it's too close to the deadline. Like,
yeah,
SCOTUS isn't doing this. Yeah,
no, it's still a potential that it could go to SCOTUS.
Still, even after the deadline, the January 4th.
Well, so here's the thing: they have to put them on the ballot if they don't get it done before the deadline, no matter what Supreme Court says.
Yeah, okay.
That was a stay. So they stayed it until enacting, which is stupid. I think in a way, I think maybe they were biding their time, seeing what type of reaction it was. But Michigan has already said they're not going to take him off the ballot.
Yep. Liberal Hive Mind. I don't know if you guys follow him, but Liberal Hive Mind put out a really good video on all of that, including a bunch of information about how the 14th Amendment has been ruled on before by other judges with a lot of great quotes. So go check out Liberal Hive Mind. Like, he needs me shilling his channel, but
he makes good videos.
That was actually probably like one of his best like informative videos I'd ever seen.
The AOC video today is probably his best video in my opinion.
Oh, I didn't watch that one.
Oh, the AOC one's so good. It goes into this the company that hired AOC.
Oh, when she got cast, not run.
I was like,
I've seen that
we
one.
finally
I've
have
seen
a
that.
name.
I saw that years ago.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's been around a long time. Now they
I didn't know the name of it though. I felt like I couldn't find the name of the company. Dude, God, this main woman, she wears braces. She's hideous.
What do you got against braces, motherfucker?
No, she's like 60. She's 60.
Everyone's 60 in your mind. She's younger than me. She's 47. I checked her age.
Steve's really old, bro. He's got to be like 80 by now.
Steve's like 70, yeah.
He's born in.
I'm gonna have to start calling Steve Dad.
Dad.
We can just call him Grandpa.
Born.
There we go.
Next level.
I like it.
Paw Paw.
Paw. When he comes back on, change his name to Paw.
So this is a perfect topic for this evening because we have Mr. Hadouken.
Hadouken. What's up?
So California Pizza Hut franchises announced layoffs of delivery drivers before new $20 minimum wage.
Wow, no shit.
I thought you were like, Paul's here, so we got to talk about pizza. I'm like, you know me
Yeah,
so
thanks
well.
for taking people's jobs, Paul. How do you feel about yourself?
Well, no, it's because you. So I am a former pizza delivery driver, and it's something that I do whenever I need to find some cash. You deliver foods. You focus more on delivering people, don't you?
Yeah, I usually do just the regular Uber, but I do Uber. I do Uber Eats.
Okay,
Every
you
once-
goddamn
Also,
fucking,
don't-
here in Arizona, we call you
Don't say it.
coyote.
I was going to say, don't say delivering people. Don't say delivering people. That is not a good thing right now.
Oh, I can't say
Like
delivering people.
coyote.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Transporting humans? No, don't say that either.
I
Driving
am
humans through traffic? No, don't say that either.
Driving individuals.
I traffic citizens.
Riding individuals?
Driving.
Okay.
Oh,
Riding
well, I
individuals is a whole
mean,
other thing.
Yeah, that makes good money.
Delivering individuals.
Nope, that still doesn't. Nope, that don't
No,
work.
Just say Ubering.
Ubering the peoples.
Even if you work for Lyft, just say Uber. It's like tissue paper.
No,
Kleenex.
legit. I actually started with Lyft first, and I literally switched over 6 months later because I'm like, well, everyone says they're in an Uber anyway. Like, I'll be driving people. They're like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm in an Uber now. I'm like, this is a Lyft, motherfucker. What the
So yeah,
Misidentified
Uber was able to do what Kleenex and Google did.
Exactly. They own the brand. They own the.
They branded the industry.
The branded, yeah. They're the brand now, yeah. So it's kind of funny.
Yep. Well,
Coke,
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Coke definitely. So, multiple Pizza Hut franchises in California are planning to lay off delivery drivers as the restaurant chains braces for an increase in minimum wage and fast food workers next year. Several Pizza Hut operators filed notice to comply with the Workers' Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act, saying they were discontinuing their delivery service. So pretty much what they're doing here is, because they're going to have to pay all of their employees $20 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
They're laying off all the delivery drivers and are going to now put that on the Uber drivers and the DoorDash drivers.
Right.
Which is good for all of those people. It's it's third party. And Paul, I'm sorry, but it's way more expensive to order from Uber Eats than it is from the actual pizza place.
I agree. That's just I laugh at every time I drop someone's food off on their doorstep. I laugh and I'm like, ha, suckers.
Yeah. I mean, that's the cost of convenience. But when it's specifically a pizza, like if you're going to Uber Eats to get Papa John's or some shit,
that's just gonna be cold.
Well, it's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be cold almost no matter who delivers it. But you're an idiot because you're paying way more in fees and taxes and shit going through Uber than you would if you would have just gone straight to Papa John's, who would bring the pizza to you anyways. Oh fuck me, that's violent. What would you say like you typical take on a food delivery?
Let's say it's really based on like distance and such. So if you want to say like let's say a delivery that's like a mile away from the location, it's not much. Yeah, the delivery is not much. You're only maybe taking away like $3 or $4.
Plus a tip if they give you one,
if
or
you get a tip. Tip is tips are pretty rare. I'm not gonna. It's like 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, and it's more dependent on the food place. So if it's McDonald's, rarely do I get a tip. But if it's like traditionally something that people usually tip for, pizza, Chinese, then I will usually see a tip.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why that isn't just applied to everything. Like we've been ordering pizza delivery for generations
years.
Now.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people wouldn't have just transferred that thought process over to, oh, now I can get McDonald's. I don't know what's going on down here.
Yeah,
Where's that? Where's Feed the Ducks? Feed the Ducks. Need to start playing that. That's the one downside and no.
They do not have any music in this thing.
No, they
I'll
do.
say-
They do. There's
They do?
just not. Yeah, there's actually
Oh,
not
there. Oh, I
music
see it.
I just want to
Oh,
know
hey,
who's
look,
ordering
there's a-
McDonald's off Uber Eats or something. That seems very odd.
Everyone.
I mean, the funny
Really?
Thing,
Yeah.
time I remember we
In
did
the
an
middle
Uber-
class of Chicago, everybody.
Remember the one time we did like an Uber Eats order and it was during the coof, and I automatically was like, "Oh, tip, yeah, I put something
Yeah.
in," and we weren't
Yeah.
ordering. We weren't ordering pizza. I don't recall. I think can't remember what it was. I think it's KFC actually. But yeah, I by default was like, yeah, tip. But I'm like also like, this shit's way too fucking expensive. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
No offense, Paul, but it's like
No, for sure, dude. Again, like I said, I laugh at every time. I've been always the type of person to just go get the food myself.
Yeah.
Always.
or
Pizza
arrange to do it, whatever. Yeah.
No. I mean, I've just always had the time, and I've always been able to just, all right, it's down the street. I mean, I live in Chicago. Everything's within a few block radius, so it's never been a problem. But I know people that things are just right down the freaking street.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no, I'll just pay you to do it. My own brother, before Uber was a thing, before anything was a thing, he used to, as the younger brother, as the little brother, he'd be like, hey, Paulie, you want to go get me a slice of pizza down the street? I'll give you $5. I'm like, screw that, do it yourself, lazy prick. He's like, I'll give you $20. I'm like, no. So I'll give you
Sounds like Rocky talking to Paulie. Why?
And then he eventually offered me, I think, like $50 or $100, and I'm like, you're an idiot, and yeah, give me that.
I got a great idea for business.
Yeah, and then I created Uber, guys. So no spoiler or Shyamalan twist. I'm the guy,
the humble millionaire.
Yes, living still in a shack.
Well, look, you don't want to spend too much. Save it for the later years.
Exactly.
and you spend it all on G5s whenever you leave the house.
Exactly.
G5.
It's a plane.
Oh, right. So yeah, I think that's absolutely one. Okay, a $20 minimum wage. Like, what is
They've
that
been
going?
pushing for this for a while. I mean, it just finally now is starting to hit.
So there's a lot of places that have been doing that. One, most delivery drivers don't make minimum wage when you work for the company as it is. Like not even, and I don't mean like the Ubers and the DoorDashers and all of that, but like when a Pizza Hut delivery driver in the state of Arizona does not make minimum wage. They make more than a waitress, but not minimum wage.
Well,
and that's because minimum wage here is like $14 or something.
Well, and I think it's only a California thing right now, right?
Yes, right now.
Well, that's why I said right now.
The real problem is that minimum wage was never meant to be a lifestyle. Minimum wage was supposed to be a starting step.
It was supposed to be a great way for some fucking 16-year-olds to make some damn cash.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I was making $4 an hour, I think, when I worked at McDonald's in the 80s. I mean, and then when I worked at the steel plant where my dad worked, I was making $12 an hour because I got just sort of tacked onto some union money. But yeah, it's a starter job. You're not supposed to keep your life after it. But unfortunately, the way the economy is now, that's what it's going to be.
I remember having
but you see except it's not, because when the minimum wage goes up, everything goes up.
Yes.
So it does. You can't live off of it.
That was when the
Daddy's
whole fight.
Checking in. When minimum wage was so a 14, 15, 16-year-old can learn how to join the workforce. It was never fucking created to support a fucking family.
To pay for a studio bedroom, even.
No, it was supposed to help your parents.
Well, that was the thing
Never
too.
supposed to pay
Yeah.
for your own shit.
It was a starter job.
If you wanted to get better than that, you better work harder than the motherfucker getting paid the same as you.
Yeah. And that was the thing. Back when I was 16 or whatever, I've worked pizza. When I was a kid, I worked all the pizza places. Best job ever. As far as like, if you have to work in the food industry, just go work pizza. It's almost like not having a job. But if you went and you applied yourself and you learned all the different stations and everything, you start making more money than everyone else.
Yeah,
that had the same position as you.
Well, that's what they did at McDonald's. Because when I was working at McDonald's over the summers, I was earning minimum wage. I was doing like cashier work and sometimes work behind at like Fry's and drive-through. And like the manager comes up to me one day and goes, "Hey, just so you know, I mean, you can get into Hamburger U pretty easily if you want." He goes, "I think you can make it." And I go, "What the hell are you talking about?" He's like, "Well, you can be a manager here in a couple of years." And I'm like, I'm going to med school.
Right.
That's when I was going to med school. But like, no, dude, I've actually applied to several Ivy League colleges. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "Because I want to make money. I want a job and make money." He's like, Wait, what are you doing here?" He's like, he goes, what are your grades? I go, "I don't know, 4 point something." "What the fuck are you doing here?" I said, "What's the job? I just want to earn some money."
I don't have the degree yet. What do you want me to
do?
It's like people forget those are entry level jobs, dude.
That's what it is. Yes, exactly.
I
It's supposed
don't
to be a
care.
stepping stone.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why there's so many 30-year-olds working at McDonald's, is because it's supposed to be 16-year-olds.
But what they were saying to me when I was 16 was, here's the stepping stone so that you can get to become a manager. And then people who go managers, maybe they buy a franchise or something on their own. Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what would have solved all this? In 2008, instead of offering banks bailouts and everything else, why don't you offer fucking $1 million to everybody that was at retirement age? Force them to buy a house.
What?
Hold on. Let's hear Steve 2024 work this out.
Start over.
All this shit. Stop it. In 2008, when the economy collapsed, instead of fucking bailing the banks out, JP Morgan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All that bullshit. Every couple that was obtainable for fucking retirement, give them $1 million, force them to buy a house, and then build the economy up that way. And then
there wasn't enough money to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, it would have been less than bailing the banks out.
Now explain to me how you force people to do that.
We can't. No. We can't.
You don't buy a house, you owe us taxes. IRS is a son of a bitch.
What? So the thing is, we make you buy a house and then you don't pay tax.
He's saying on that $1 million.
You pay taxes on it.
Oh,
you got to pay the taxes. Be smart with it. I'm not giving you $1 million for you to fucking just.
But you said make them buy a house,
and for
that would
all the people who are in retirement age. So you're saying have them leave the workforce. I get it. So you're saying
they had to retire,
right?
Okay. And then they had to fucking buy a house, which would have solved the housing crisis. It would have brought up more jobs, and then we wouldn't be fighting.
So you're saying that people live too
how
long.
to work today,
and instead of giving them money to the banks,
we wouldn't have 30-year-olds working a goddamn fucking McDonald's fucking cashier register.
So that's an interesting idea, but what about everyone else from the future then when they hit retirement age?
The future. I don't give a fuck about the future.
See, this is what the people who are saying pay back my college loans are saying.
Boy,
I don't care about the
envy
future.
that guy.
If we would have fixed this when I was right out of high school, I wouldn't be looking at this today.
I don't think that would have stopped it.
I graduated, air quotes, 2006.
So you're saying that if this happened, you wouldn't have all the
I
issues you
mean,
have right now.
Stop spending money.
I would have
stop-
already had my work ethic because my grandfather fucking took me in. I was buying my own Nikes at 14, 15. Like,
Yeah. Better yet, why doesn't the government get out of the way when the 2008
Mhm.
bubble burst? The government should have let things fail. Yes.
Yep.
And that's kind of what.
That's the other side.
So if you're curious what they could have done in 2008,
that would have been the better way, really.
pay
Let
attention to
it
what's
die.
happening in Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Javier Milei is out there doing some crazy shit, and he's trying to do it in a way so that everything doesn't just tank, right? And I think that's a good idea for the most part. But like you have to let things crumble. It has to get dirty. It has to get dirtier before you can finally clean it up for some reason. You know how it is? Like, how come when you go to clean your room, say like your room's a mess, it's got to get worse when you're trying to make it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why is that?
There's such a thing as like preventative maintenance, though.
Yeah, but we're past
Don't
that part.
lie.
We're
Don't
past that. But you're
fucking
past
lie
that
to
point.
the public and
Oh, well,
say
now you're talking
it's
politicians.
fucking going great when it's failing.
Hold on, I'll be
That's
back.
not
Hold
true.
on.
It is going great. Bidenomics is outstanding.
Yeah.
The problem is the newscasters are telling the wrong story. Joe said that. He said, "Why don't you tell the truth? Tell the truth about what's going on with the economy. Then everyone will be happy." Because we're telling the truth.
I believe there's a movie called come on, y'all seen it?
I don't know.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of movies. Gotta be more
9/11.
specific.
9/11.
Wag the dog.
Wow. Really?
A lot of movies, bro. What movie? Is Jennifer Lawrence in it?
The Big Short.
Oh,
Wait, you didn't? You've seen a movie? Well, tell us what
The Big
what
Short
movie.
with Polly
The
Short.
Big Short. The Big Short.
Wally
Oh, okay, I'm
Short.
It's actually got Christian Bale. Weird.
It basically talked about the housing crisis and how people made money off it.
And it's
actually a good movie.
It's coming back around right now, except they renamed shit.
Yeah. That's why you gotta let things
Brad,
fail.
I
You gotta
am
let things
shocked
collapse.
you are not more involved in this shit.
In what shit?
Keep looking at your dick.
Checking something else. Sorry, some things are too big to ignore.
Okay. You win.
Oh God,
Brad,
Dude,
you know I love you, but I'm just saying, like, history repeats itself.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not saying there's a big shortcoming right now, but like,
Oh no, there's gonna be some economic problems.
but what I'm saying is shit's hitting the
There's some-
fan, and
Dude, it
people are
already
not
hit.
recognizing it. The fact,
Well, some people are.
the fact that the motherfucker at McDonald's, or the fact that the motherfucker at the end of your local grocery store isn't 16 years old, should be a fucking huge rise. And
They
the
should either be-
fact-
they
the
should either be
fact that the
60
shelves
or
are
65.
fucking empty. The fact that the shelves are empty, that is the biggest fucking, hey, our economy's going to shit the second that they don't have product on the shelves.
too many 65-year-olds pushing retirement too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If
I
you
work
would've
with a lot
paid
of
them-
60-year-olds.
If you would have paid them to fucking retire,
that started with the boomers.
Cool.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
problem is you really can't retire on just $1 million. It's tough for a lot of
Nah.
people.
Well, you
No,
can't
I
unless you
get
have
it.
the house.
I
You're not
get
traveling the world.
Yeah.
No, I get that completely.
But if you only
because-
have $1 million, you have to buy a house as well.
Well,
Now you're
okay,
down
well,
to-
back in
Yeah.
2008, you
those
could
people
have
were
bought a
doing it
fucking
right.
2,500 square foot house cash for I don't know, 225K.
Back then, roughly, yeah. But no, but like that whole idea just doesn't work because that's like forgiving the student loans. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing.
And we're still paying for it. That's the thing. We're still paying for it.
Yeah, we're still paying for it.
You're taking the money from the government. You're taking our money and just giving it away to other people again.
You've
It's
increased
like a handout.
Okay, I'd rather give it to other people and old people that
How about you not give away my money?
Stop giving money away.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not about giving money.
I'd rather people have their own
You're
money.
talking about the government giving money away.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Republican.
trying to give money away. I'm trying to give money away.
Trying to give millions away
versus the
But
government.
no. So when you do that, your plan, even though I like the idea, the idea of it going to people way more than banks, but still you're putting that debt on your kids, their kids, and their next generation's kids, and
The
probably
boomers-
even more.
The government money is our money.
Okay, so when
So
you
you're
got
just
that
continuing
free
this
fucking
perpetual cycle.
$1,400 from Trump, and you filed your taxes,
I didn't get it.
How well did you feel?
I thought it was stupid.
Fuck! I gotta pay for this.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I
wasn't
didn't like
mad.
the
I
check.
didn't like
I
it.
was mad when I got the check, and
Me too.
I was unemployed at the time.
Okay,
I didn't like
so
it
would
either,
you
and I
be
needed
less
it.
mad?
I was mad when he signed that fucking
Would you
bill.
be less
Mm-hmm.
mad knowing it went to old people who was forced to retire?
No, because that's
Forced
not
to
fixing the
retire.
problem. That's not fixing the problem. It's continuing the problem.
Okay,
It's just
so
perpetuating.
they were forced.
Where does the money come from to force them to retire?
How much money did we pay out JP Morgan?
Okay, whose money was that?
Ours.
Yes. So if you pay it to someone else, you're still giving it away. The same analogies to colleges. So then now you're creating a perpetual cycle. So all these people who get their college loans paid off think this is great. What they don't realize, in 10 years from now, when the next generation comes in, it's like, now we're going to pay them off. They're like, oh shit, now I'm paying for them. It's a continuous cycle.
Yeah.
We just keep transferring it down and down the line. When
No,
we stop is paying it out.
I get that, but we were forcing old people to retire.
What is that going to do?
Because he's saying it's going to open the
So-
job
so-
market.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a CFO. I have to retire because the government's about to give me $1 million. It allows
I
people
have to
move up.
retire. Explain to me your freedom there, son.
Yeah. That's not. That is.
I don't
unconstitutional as
have
fuck.
I don't have to retire. I'm eventually gonna die
Okay.
trying to provide for my children.
Right. But what would you say right now if the government said, Steve, you have to retire and you're still able to work?
Oh, you're gonna give me $1 million? Okay, cool. I'm about to
No,
buy.
well then you're poor ass dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a CFO.
You're gonna give me $1 million.
No.
You're gonna give
What
me
he's
$1
saying-
million to force myself to retire.
Steve, no, because what you're doing is you're looking at it only from the perspective of you and how you would handle it. You're not.
I don't
looking at it
care
from the
about
perspective.
anybody else. Fucking
Well, see,
up
that's
their
your problem there, son, which is why you can't run in 2024.
I think
and Nikki
Steve's
Haley's
the
not
only
gonna want you.
Democrat I would
All right,
vote
I
for.
take back everything. Don't vote for Steve. He is a giant fucking.
God damn it,
commie.
Brad's fucking right. Listen,
I think Joe
Steve,
Biden just endorsed Steve
2024,
right now.
we all get $1 million.
And Steve's going to give everyone $1 million.
And then the government taxes us on it. How about we just go to a flat tax? I'm
At a
happy with that.
50%.
Just
Let's
like
just
how
go flat
Elon
tax.
Musk could have given us all $1 million instead of buying Twitter.
You know what we need to do? We need to take away all of Jeff Bezos' money. If we tax him his entire wealth, then
No.
we will be great as a
The
country.
problem is when you attack the rich, you prevent other people from becoming rich.
When you attack, if you take away, it's like they want to tax the wealth. I've already talked about this before. Most people do not have Scrooge McDuck's tank of gold bullion. They have everything in investments and stocks and property and
Yeah.
everything. So if someone has $5 million worth of in assets and everything, and their wealth gets taxed, they may only have $500,000 in cash on them. They can't pay for it.
Yeah.
So what they have to do is then sell off their property to pay the tax. So now they've sold it off, they've paid the tax, and now say they've paid it off, and now they have $4 million left. And now they come back the next year. And now we're going to tax you again on your $4 million. And then it's gone. See, they're just sucking
That's
it
why
away.
billionaires like feeding the
hey.
homeless is just communism. They don't understand how freaking money and property works.
Hey,
'Cause
Brad.
that's the next conclusion that commies draw to when you're like billionaires actually don't have the like they can't liquidize that cash and just go feed homeless people. And they go, well, just the government should do it then. Oh, there you go. That's
people don't understand that the government money is our money, probably because a lot of them are not paying
Well, I'm
taxes.
just saying that's the argument they make
dude,
with the rich
dude,
people
hey,
to
dude.
draw the ultimate conclusion, which is just communism. That's all eat the rich
Mhm.
means. It's just communism.
Hey, dude, do you have to register your vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you pay taxes at the gas pump?
Yeah.
California, especially.
How do you feel about paying 2x to fucking take care of your roadways?
What's 2x?
Do you
because
own-
give it all to the
do
old
you
people.
own your vehicle?
Oh, no, I lease.
Nope.
Oh, you're
Well, actually,
dumb.
I do. Yeah.
But
he's a
what
lawyer,
I'm
bro.
saying, I
Yeah,
own my
register.
vehicles. I have to pay to register them, and I'm also paying roadway tax every time I pump a gallon at the
That's
fuel
true.
station.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit. I'm getting taxed twice for the same fucking principle.
The same thing as the death tax, Steve.
You
Same
just
thing as the
brought
death
up.
How you
tax.
gonna give a
You just
billion
brought
to
up
help
my
people?
answer for everything. Stop taxing us.
Yeah.
Flat tax.
Privatize,
Or national sales tax.
privatize the fucking
Team
road.
Felon,
Let's go.
no taxes. Vote Steve 2024.
As a matter of fact,
Steve.
if they were to privatize the roads, Steve could go start another fucking business. So please do it. Steve will start pouring asphalt in a heartbeat if they privatize the fucking roads.
Steve 2020 2035.
They'll be making too much money when the roads get privatized.
What's that, Brad?
You'll be making too much money when the roads get privatized or run for government.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, and he does not have that.
Brad,
weird
you act
pump
like
thing.
I will not fucking give you a percentage of.
No one's looking for your
you.
money, Steve.
Except for the government.
So I've got one last topic here, gentlemen. Did anyone look at the doc?
The bugs.
Yep, the bugs.
Ugh.
What bugs?
Dinner
The
time.
bugs.
Ooh, yummy bugs. Yes.
Our future food?
You will eat the bugs.
You'll own nothing and eat the bugs and be happy.
You will eat the bugs and be happy.
Wrong fucking button. So I want people to pay close attention to this video. It's a little weird, in my opinion.
Weird. It's weird.
Weird.
Oh God.
I have
Our
Rachel
food
Ziegler. Oh.
No, this is not. This is her dad.
This is her dad.
Whose dad is that?
Rachel Zegler's.
Actually, it looks
Oh.
like
It's Meghan
Neil
Markle's.
deGrasse Tyson's
Suits?
dad, who abandoned him at the fire station.
This is the guy who is in charge of the World Health Organization, and he's going to tell us what we need to do.
At least he's not fat.
Good point.
That was Rachel Zane on.
Our food systems are harming the health of people and planet.
Great accent.
Food systems contribute to over 30% of greenhouse gas emissions and account for almost 1/3 of the global burden of disease. Transforming food systems is therefore essential by shifting towards healthier, diversified, and more plant-based diets.
Healthy, diversified, and more plant-based diet.
Thank you for translating.
Got
I
it.
couldn't understand him.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
you
he-
listen to more?
Yeah, we'll finish
Got
this up.
distracted.
If food systems delivered healthy diets for all, we could save 8 million lives per year. WHO is committed to
8
supporting
million.
countries.
What was that?
8 million.
I'm good.
8 million.
To develop and implement policies to improve diets and fight climate change. I'm therefore very pleased that over 130 countries have signed the COP28 UAE Declaration on Climate and Health.
So this is about they've 180 countries or something have signed some sort of thing about climate and health initiative, which is going to mean trying to create more plant-based diets.
Together, we can
I will
protect
raise the
and
animals and
promote
slaughter them
the health
myself
of
if I have
both
to.
people
like
and planet.
steak.
I thank you.
So that's the head of the who fucking died and made him God? Who voted for him?
Nobody.
Why does he get to make
he
these
did.
decisions?
He did to himself.
Donators.
Sounds like a guy that I would hang up with on if they called me.
Are you saying he sounds like tech support rep?
It sounds like you just caused like a evil origin story. You broke this man's heart, so now he's taking it out on the rest of us.
He really wanted to tell
Look.
about me.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, let me tell you about this new thing we have."
Put my bug in your mouth.
I said,
Oh, damn it. I see your chats.
Show
I meant
your-
to bring up a few. I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Show your bubs and vagina.
Cat's on fire.
"Who did
Wait,
what?"
what about Scottsdale?
Yeah, what about Scottsdale?
I'm not saying that there's a connection, but there's a little convenience that our roads
Suddenly
got a
got
lot better.
It's a little
than
convenient.
Yeah. Though I've been noticing they've been fixing the roads lately. I drive a school bus all day, and the roads that they
Yeah.
hadn't fixed for years, like everything's getting fixed.
In California,
That's
dude, every
interesting.
freeway is getting worked on. Like every freeway.
Oh, they're actually working on things and not just
Oh yeah, they
quote unquote
they've been putting
planning
a lot into
the. I'm talking
Yeah.
about for like California because I
roads.
always remember all the
Yeah.
planning that would go on and all the years upon
Yep.
years and decades of like, oh, we got it funded.
No,
We're just waiting to really implement it.
No,
But, oh,
now they're
now we
doing it-
need more money to make
Yeah,
it work.
Yeah.
Now they're doing
the
all of it
real-
at once.
The real problem is basically, and a lot of people promote this idea that we have too much of a population. The
So
population.
let's
needs to be
import a
reduced.
bunch of them.
So this will fight climate change because we won't need as many. We won't need as many
People
like
in the world.
Well, there's a way to solve the two things at once, and I think it's a thing called Soylent Green. My understanding is it will solve two things at once.
Yeah.
You're right. Overpopulation too.
We are
Yep.
our own food source.
Num num.
That's nasty.
Oh, so that's why they're importing a bunch of third worlders.
That's
Gotcha.
nasty.
Oh, they're totally not importing a new subservient class.
No, they're importing
know
it for
what that
Soylent
means.
Green.
The immigrants.
Tyson Foods.
So
of the
Tyson
biggest
Foods-
is investing in insect. Like, what the fuck? Oh, we get to eat bugs now. Is that what they're
You
saying?
will eat the bugs.
It's a box.
You will eat
Been around
the
for
bugs.
billions of years though. Like tribes have always used bugs, and like that's not anything new. It's just that Americans don't do it. Some really high
Finally, it's-
protein crickets have like the most protein there is. This
We aren't meant to digest those sort of
no, that's bullcrap.
those sort of creatures.
No, that's bullcrap.
about-
You
it's
could eat
about
bugs if you
time.
wanted to. The thing is that everybody in
Nah.
America just thinks it's gross. Like
It is
everybody,
gross.
It's a
Well,
delicacy.
but it is gross when they're running around in shit.
it is
It's
pretty gross.
delicious. Quit
So this
hating.
couple, I used to have a bearded dragon, so I'd buy crickets on the reg. But there was this couple who like started this $billion business just growing crickets, making breeding crickets in their front room. Like they had a whole business, and it's now like they even gear towards people eating it too. Because I'm
Or a
I
bearded
said-
dragon who has a completely different
no
body
crickets.
chemistry. than a human
Crickets
being.
have an incredible amount of protein in them. It's like
Sounds
6
like-
grams of protein per cricket or some shit like that.
So how many crickets would I need to eat a day?
Like
And are you saying I should have a
Well, I
cricket
mean,
fucking
so
farm?
if
it
you
depends
weigh-
on
if
your
you weighed
body weight, how much
180
you
pounds,
weigh,
you would need to
and
eat
that's
30 of
about how much protein you should have in a day. And if
That's a
one
lot of
cricket
crickets
is
fucking.
yeah, but if one cricket is 6 grams of protein, that's like this big.
Yeah. That's the
into
thing.
it.
So, like,
It's not-
if you
it's
weigh
a whole
180
thing.
pounds, you would have to eat 30 crickets to get your protein.
That's not
Better
a lot.
get
of
hunting.
crickets, though. That's like
No,
you.
that's not a lot.
It's like a table. Like if you ground them up and put them into like a powder of some sort, dehydrated, however you do the crickets, and it would be like a tablespoon of fucking crickets for like your daily.
But don't we need other stuff just besides protein?
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying you should have a
Yeah, where's
balanced
the
diet. But I'm
iron?
just
The
saying that
iron that comes in
bug
beef
protein
is huge.
That's not a
And a
new
lot of
thing.
We even need fat. We still need
fat- the fat's
some
huge.
amount of fat.
But to help, like crickets are like bugs and crickets and stuff are a natural, like from the earth kind of thing. It's not a chemically made processed food. Like it's a natural food.
Well, except for the fact that they're investing. So, okay. I see what you're saying, and you're not wrong. But also look, and look what we do to our meat. What do you think? What the fuck do you think they're going to do to the bugs? They're going to process the shit out of them.
Bugs take like a quarter of the time to develop and grow.
You're going to start with a cricket like this size, and then it's going to be as big as a mouse.
Gestation. What's the gestation time of a cow? It's like, I don't even know, like 12 months, 9 months. I don't really know, but like to make one cricket's going to give birth to how many crickets? It's like a minuscule amount of time.
A lot of dictators running your family, Static. My God.
Genetically modified crickets.
No, you don't even need to do that. Do you know how fast?
They're gonna. You don't need to, but they're
What
gonna.
we're going to do is we're going to give everyone over 65 $1 million, make them buy a house and eat crickets.
Yeah.
Make them buy a house. Eat crickets.
You will take the $1 million. You will buy a house. You will eat the crickets.
Eating organic.
And quit going to work.
You're
going to work.
Companies that are dedicated to the organic way of growing them. But again, crickets do not take a long time to breed and multiply.
I'm not arguing the efficiency of growing bugs, but an argument that I get vegans with is it's not fair to like support like a vegan like diet because of how much pesticides that they just use on like vegetables
Vegan
alone,
is stupid.
let alone bugs.
You need to eat meat. You need to eat protein.
Yeah.
I think the other point that's being missed is how good meat tastes.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's, you know what that gets me with all the vegan and vegetarian stuff? They are all trying, all the tofu steak or this, they're all trying to be meat. You're not ever going to freaking be meat.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. So this is the same thing as I heard a guy on the radio. His name is Andrew Wilkow. He's a conservative commentator. He says, socialism is for the people, not for the socialists. So the bug diet is for the people, not for Davos. Okay, so everyone who's at that COP thing, they were all eating Wagyu steak and everything, and they flew in on their G5s and everything and their Lear jets. So it's going to be, this is truly becoming like, this is what communism was in Russia. All the people stood in line for a roll of toilet paper while the Politburo was hanging out on the Black Sea in their beautiful Dhaka mansions. So the elite get all the good stuff. It is literally Panem. It's District 1, and everyone else is going to be District 13.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I agree.
Now, if you want to sprinkle a little cricket on your burger, knock yourself out.
I'm just saying, hey,
mean,
reach your protein amount or intake that you need. It's a good way. Fucking crickets, they have a lot of protein in them.
I prefer eating cashews.
Eggs and
cashews, yeah. Cashews are
and maybe some almonds.
Yeah, but again, with the whole like growing those things versus breeding crickets, I don't know.
So Spartacus here says, I've heard tofu and fake meat has little bits of real meat in it to help it taste right.
Probably.
I can tell you, it would have to be so. As someone who's eaten a lot of this stuff, it would be minuscule amounts. It would be like the tiniest bit, and it doesn't fucking help if that's the case.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most things that say they're vegan or vegetarian have to be that way.
There you go. All right.
Semen has more.
Savage has figured it out. Semen has way more protein.
Does it really?
Here.
What?
I'm sucking dick today.
What about a man's diet?
That was at a minute. That was at an hour 44 for anyone who wants to clip that out on Paul.
All right.
You want me to say that? I'll say it on camera. I'm sucking dick today.
Again, we appreciate everyone representing Dermy tonight. That's very nice.
Yeah.
I know. We're way too
I will make sure to get that to Devil.
Dermy's got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Aw,
Devil's
that's
got plenty of
sad.
material on me. He hasn't done shit with it. Man, I
It does
ended
seem-
I was gonna say I ended the last Beelzebub on a very fierce,
Yeah.
blurry jerk off thing, and
You
I haven't
jerked
seen
off on
dick.
stream?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did a
that's what you
DSP.
sound
We
like to
almost
say.
did. We almost did.
Yeah,
Cameras on the
But
whole
no.
time.
Can you send me that
Hello,
link? I want to
Tom.
see.
yeah. No,
Oh, my.
Devil should have it.
Devil's keeping it to himself. That's what
He
happened.
is. Yeah, he's
Saving
probably
his
not-
blackmail for later.
Yeah,
blackmail.
totally is.
So I'm gonna go through some of this chat. They've been dropping some golden nuggets in the chat. There's a
Ew.
lot of other vitamins that come along with eating chicken, beef, and pork, et cetera, that
Yep.
we're not going to get from eating bugs. I know
You
a
don't
big
know
thing.
that.
I know a big thing with beef is it helps with the hormones for men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It
having
helps.
tacos tonight.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
beef
Nice.
is huge. And here's another thing, guys. When it comes to your meat, and like it's not cheap to do this, but you have to get meat that's properly sourced.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
and
Not
we're-
Tyson.
and
right?
it's different for every state. I know in Arizona, Sprouts has the best meat. They actually they have their own
Well,
ranches and shit that they
Yeah.
Sprouts got caught buying meat from China and saying it was organic anyway.
Who?
China.
Sprouts.
China.
Wait. Yeah, Sprouts. But I know they have their own farms that they do all this shit. Now I can't speak for the chicken, but I know that they've got their own cows.
No,
This is
no.
something I
It
gotta
was
start
if it
doing
was the
more
meat
for.
that was labeled organic.
Speaking of
Jeremy, hi.
Jeremy! Oh,
My
finally we
enemy.
can stop it. Being
Hail
gay
back
and all.
taco.
Hail
Hell.
Power
Ooh, back
Couch,
is
get this
taco.
bag
Fuck off.
taco
No.
looking
No.
motherfucker
Yeah.
out of here. He's
Gay couch.
yeah,
Who
that's
took
right.
out Dirk?
That's right.
Your
Power
fucking potato
couch.
friend up there.
Damn
Potato
right.
Hey,
people.
what the potatoes do? The potatoes are on our side.
I've even sweet talked Shaka Zula's pickle Godfather ass into sucking my ass. No, I'm joking.
No.
Hey,
No.
we commit
100% back taco.
transphobia together. We're not team, okay? We're
Yeah.
team Big Titty Pelosi. but-
Big Titty Pelosi. We've
Okay, we can all
we've-
agree on that. Big titty Pelosi's kind of
Is
nice.
that how
Yes,
we're gonna unite?
welcome, Derby. Too bad you were
Big
too
Titty
hairy to go on
Pelosi.
the
Big Titty
Devil
Pelosi.
stream. We needed your help. You
Yeah.
were the
I
only
was
I
one.
could've
drunk
used-
and I was drunk and asleep on the
I
toilet.
was told to say
Yeah,
Jeremy's
see?
gay as fuck.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
fucking
Kirby
God.
for
Damn.
president. Wait, is she a
I didn't
dictator
tell her
too?
that.
Because so far she's based. I don't want her pulling a Ron DeSantis on us.
She needs to get out of the house before she's made to eat the bugs and
Yeah.
retire.
I'm gonna turn your kids gay.
No,
Oh,
Oh,
nope.
no,
Cross
damn
over.
it.
Good vote.
She's the
Ron
commie.
DeSantis.
So, okay. We
Yeah,
keep
what-
talking
what
about-
you need
we
to
keep
do
talking
is-
about
far
Nancy
from the
Pelosi.
tree.
Can
I know Dermy's heard of this. How many people know who Samson is, the rapper?
Oh, I want to talk to
Oh,
Samson.
you're talking about
Fly
the
me to
fucking
the moon.
Brian. What the fuck his thing is that
Bryson
brought up the
Gray.
whole Bryson Gray who brought up the whole calendar gate bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Get it off your
Oh.
chest.
It is literally the most retarded drama that there is out there right now. It makes no logical sense. Oh, conservatives don't do things like this. Conservatives don't look provocative. Bull fucking shit. Listen, I get it. We're as a conservative, as the religious right, you guys aren't supposed to whack off your cock and look at porn or anything like that.
I'm not.
But hold the fuck up. Most of you have watched porn. Most of you have jerked the fuck up. Fuck
I
off.
definitely
Just-
have.
Okay, you have a simple calendar where you have attractive women on it, the conservatives, whatever women, and when you get to red-headed libertarian, what is it? Well, it's an attractive looking mother figure in a apron in a kitchen, and there's a cross there, and it's like,
Giggity.
okay, what's the big deal? Oh, this is demonic. She's not allowed to look sexy at all, and everything. Like, motherfucking bitch, what's going on here? This is the most overhyped bullshit drama I have ever seen. I have actually seen somebody today go out there
This
and
is
say,
the slippery slope to OnlyFans, and we can't have that.
No,
fucking
Fracture
shit.
was
Bull
right.
fucking
All
shit,
these
Fracture.
hardcore Christians are psyops.
this is the biggest low.
They're all just trying to.
horseshit.
There's all a bunch of
I have
feds
only
just trying
right
to place
wing.
them to
All feds.
OnlyFans. They're trying to make
Only
some more
writers.
OnlyFans. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
bad thing.
This
So-
is the
biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen. I saw
I
somebody
know.
today say, "Why the hell don't they have any?" Because they're so family oriented or anything. Why the hell don't they have any pregnant women in there?
Oh my
Ugh, who wants to look at
God.
that?
They sound like the
Ma-
Oh, I
left,
saw
bro.
that.
Well, no, wait,
Yeah.
wait. If we're doing the full, conservative mentality, they should be in the kitchen, pregnant and barefoot, right? That should be every photograph. If that's how we all
Here,
think.
here.
Well, the whole reason this calendar is going out is because people don't know what women it is anymore, and for some
Yep.
fucking
Yeah, we
reason,
can't call them women.
in order to be an attractive woman, you have to be a fucking conservative. That's why they're putting out the calendar, because it's all the money's also going to people that are fighting against the whole trans people in locker room, trans and women's sports, which is honestly wrong. Why the fuck are you doing that? Oh, because you want to beat up on women. Oh, fucking right.
I am in full support of these trans women being in women's sports. They have every
Fuck
right
off,
to
potato
be there.
boy.
They
I
have every right
fully
to be there to
agree.
show women
The
how
Irish
it's actually-
government's gotten to you.
to show women how
I
it's
fully
actually
support
done. No.
trans
They
women
need
being
to
in men's
learn from their
sports.
own fucking mistakes. They're
We
the ones
should
that have been
allow-
pushing this shit from the get-go. They need to
Yeah.
learn from it. This is their fucking fault. It's on them.
I support.
Oh my God,
trans
there's a
women
I'm
meme.
in
all
men's
for
sports.
it.
There's this
No,
meme.
I'm
There's a
all
Simpsons
for
meme.
it.
Oh my God!
I gotta
Shaka
find
Zulu,
this
What did you
Sims-
do?
So
What I do? Oh,
you know what?
there's
If
this.
they wanna
There's a
say-
Simpsons meme with Willie the groundskeeper with the turtles, and then he's like, "Oh, let me help the feminists. Someone please help the turtles." And then the turtles attack him. The wee turtles are fighting me.
I get it. Okay, this is their own fight that they have to fight. But at the same fucking time, why the hell? What?
Like the picture fractured.
What?
Feel back better. That's good.
Come here.
You know what? I've never thought of this.
Oh, bro, you don't even know. His first
You- you
promise
remember-
as president is priceless.
Let's see.
You want-
Steve's platform right now is make everyone 65 retire, give them $1 million, make them buy a house, and now we got Pinky making everyone eat the bugs.
Eat the bags.
This will solve all problems.
Bag.
Are we still live?
Yes.
Oh, and also,
no.
Steve flat out said at the opening tonight, cigarettes
God.
in Britain. Steve flat out said the
Yeah, within like the first 30 seconds.
within 5 minutes.
Dude, I dropped the F-bomb so hard.
With the hard T.
I didn't say the T. I went like,
Yeah, all right. You stopped yourself, but you were going for the hard T.
I say the
Yeah,
hard T
it's
all
like
the
you got
time.
the NIG out and stopped. Just no, that's no.
Ice Cube.
Should I put on my blackface again?
So
Hey.
Always.
in regards to the calendar, here's what I've got to say. Titles are
Ice
fucking
Cube,
horseshit.
Ice
If
Cube,
they want to fucking gatekeep conservatives, who gives a shit? It means
Yeah.
nothing in the end.
Mhm.
What the word conservative does for me is it allows me to group up a little bit of my beliefs and say, yeah, I have some conservative beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a conservative. Suck my ass.
Well,
Okay.
well, now some conservatives will do that if you want. They probably can
Well,
do that.
I mean,
know.
the
If
whole-
I hear if I go to
Lindsey
the right,
Graham might do that.
I hear if
Against
I
the
go to
wall.
the right rallies or whatnot, I can be serviced properly by a good conservative man.
Apparently, but I mean, the company that's putting this out, and even
Gay
though
Republican out
I guess Static
It's
is
ultra
having
red beer.
sex with not Static. Steve is having sex with just about everything. Listen, you both have S's in your name. I'm off on a thing. Yes, it comes from ultra right beer. It comes from a conservative company as it is. It's
The
not.
cringiest shit ever.
Yeah.
It is
And
the
we can-
cringiest shit ever.
We
but
can
it's-
kind of stop with because Bud Light is kind of like Bud Light kind of threw in the flag if you really think about
Yeah,
it. I don't know
did.
that we
I'm
need
not
to do
going
this
back.
Bud Light boycotts. If
I'm not
but
going
that's your
back.
choice. That's your choice.
I don't.
But
I
they
think
kind of
I-
admitted they fucked up.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video Cornery put out today about all that?
No.
I don't
It's
believe
worse.
It's
It's worse than they ever said it was. How much money they've lost.
good.
How much?
Oh, they've lost
I
a lot of money.
legitimately don't care anymore. I used to drink Bud Light religiously. Fuck them. I don't give a
Well,
shit.
I don't think anyone should drink Bud Light. Period.
It's
That's
disgusting. I know.
Terrible.
It has
beer.
nothing to do with the boycott.
It's Modelo time.
Knowing
gone-
where Jeremy lives, well, I mean, I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
where he
that's
lives,
true.
But I know the area that he lives in. I've lived in similar areas. That's just
You got
the
no
thing.
choice.
Everyone's got Bud Light.
And
Everybody
also,
has
you should
Bud
be
Light,
drinking
Coors
Bud Light. You should be drinking Modelo Negro if you care
Yeah.
about racial diversity.
Yes.
Fuck off.
With a
No,
lime.
Modelo Negro.
I don't care. if
Actually, it
you're
is the
making a
better beer.
product-
The Negro is the better beer.
It is.
If we're living in a world where we have to make products for libtards and everything like that, and everybody's like trying to do this, I don't care if you have a conservative company that openly says, hey, we're a conservative company, we're going to make stuff for conservative individuals that identify as conservative. I looked at the pictures on that calendar. I kind of want it.
Some attractive women there.
Yeah, yeah.
Get-
They're
I'd
not
to it.
dressed. They're
Politics
dressed
out
very
of all of my
modestly.
shit. I don't
Bro,
want
I-
to
but
politics
The
in any of
personal
my
is
shit.
political, Static.
But no, Static, I understand that. I actually agree. I don't want politics in all my stuff. But if it's a company that openly says, hey, we are a political company, we are
Yeah.
a conservative style company,
And when we
them
want you to fap
them
to us.
making a conservative woman's calendar or whatever it is, trying to
It's
do
their
a sexy
brand.
calendar for a beer company that is their brand,
Yeah.
go fuck on ahead. I don't care. They know who their target audience is. They're trying to target that audience. They're trying to do sexy women for conservative men. Go right on ahead.
Jeremy, the other thing is, I think there needs to be a distinction between the conservative religious right and just conservative people, because I think there's a distinct difference.
Yes.
Well, no,
there's a
even just
100%
religious
distinct
people
link.
too. Like they don't
Yeah.
freaking like
Well,
agree with
I don't-
dumbasses like Bryson.
There's also a level of like the right is a amalgamation of all sorts of different political beliefs.
Yeah.
I align with conservatism, but I identify as populist because I care about the people overall.
Yeah.
So,
well, the thing is conservatism is even just classical liberalism because of how progressives are today.
They've shifted the shit out of the Overton window.
Yes.
Savage Dad is going.
I changed my mind on Calendargate now.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, trash beer.
Oh,
Did you try
no.
it? I
Hold
can't
on.
imagine it's good.
No, Sylvester, we are not in a fucking democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. Fuck democracy.
Cheapster.
Democracy
Yeah,
is
fuck
on par of
Cheapster.
fucking
You're right.
communism. I don't give a shit.
I'm glad we
He's
replaced
over here
Steve
saying,
with
"Oh,
a
we
dog,
live in a
by the way.
But we do.
Yeah.
Good boy.
The constitutional republic's dead.
Good boy.
Been a democracy for a long time.
Oh my god.
That's
Thank
demonic.
you to Savage Dad for another meme here.
That's
That is
demonic.
the mnemonic. Yes.
100%. Spawn of the
Oh
devil
my.
right there.
I do have to say,
I'll tell you,
that
the
is-
weight loss thing's going well, dude.
Yeah, I look fantastic. I will say this has sparked the greatest meme out there. I fucking love this meme.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Green Rocks definitely hit the nail on the head with that one.
This is just the most retarded fucking thing I've ever seen. I just can't get over that. This being an actual issue is the most retarded thing ever.
Like they
It's-
don't have
it-
anything
it's-
else to do.
Well, it's because a bunch of
at the
people
end of
got
the year.
all ass chapped about, wait, I'm not conservative enough. Now you're like doing the whole.
Yes, it's a whole Puritan thing on their side. It's the
Yes.
whole it's the same fucking thing as we
Bad.
can't have video
Bad.
games. Video games
Dude,
are this.
This
Oh,
story
dude.
should not have taken over that girl who called the cops that didn't show up and she couldn't defend herself. That
I don't know how old
covered
that
this
was.
story. That's the reason why I didn't see that, because of this stupid calendar stuff.
I just fucking hate
It
it.
was
It's
I
no
know.
different than fucking act like the Puritan conservatives coming out and go like,
Yep.
you shouldn't read comic books because comic books summon the Satan and everything. Harry Potter's witchcraft
same-
and everything like that.
What's
It's
It's the
worse?
same
Harry
thing as
Potter
the
is
left
easy,
not being
yeah.
left enough. You're not,
Yeah.
when everything becomes pure something, then no one's gonna be part of it. No one will ever reach perfect leftism. No one will ever reach perfect rightism. And to do it, you're just destroying the whole brand overall. That's why the left is
Honestly,
eating the left
just
more
the
at this point.
idea
Now the
of
right gets to
perfect-
do it.
Just the idea of perfect left and perfect right is fucking gross.
Stupid.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be on perfect either side. I'm a
I just-
degenerate and populist guy who just wants to have fucking fun.
Can we
and yell
just be
about back
people
tacos.
and just hang out?
Just
and
not liking taxes apparently makes you a right winger.
Dude, not liking taxes makes you a fucking white supremacist.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Because apparently that's how minorities get by, is what that means.
That's
Yeah, we
what
need
the
to
dude
tax
told me.
minorities even more.
And
Not
apparently,
Thank God we're
liking-
not creating a subservient class in this
Legit-
country.
Fallen Angel is back, baby.
Legitimately, simply putting out hashtag RIP Doctor Who is now a racist, homophobic dog whistle.
oh, that's so racist.
Ooh,
What are you
maybe
talking about?
maybe I should put out that image I did today.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see.
should.
I did a whole video, and I know that I'm still on the same topic of like what it is now. Like we're talking about how words have changed and everything. I did a legitimate whole video on a Disney attacking Doctor Who fans because if you don't like the whole thing, Newsweek or New York Post or whatever the fuck it is put out that article, that if you didn't like it, you're a racist homophobe. Where they actually put hashtag RIP as a racist homophobic dog whistle now. I had a commenter outright come out and say, why do you hate black people and gay people? And it's like, you just did the meme. I never said that. I don't like the fact that Doctor's gay.
Myself.
Did
What
you
was
just say
that?
You shit yourself?
Opinions. Oh no, I'm shitting my balls right now.
That's what happens. Yeah, they circle jerk on Reddit and then they
Listen,
plan
she
these
might-
things, bro.
She might be
I
a
just-
communistic dictator, but she's kind of base.
No,
No, that's the
no.
base
That's the commie.
spawn of
That's
the
that's her mom.
dictator. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so her
She
mom's a
needs to-
communist.
like
she's
the life-giving
she's the-
we need
princess from Rebel
we need
Moon.
an extraction team quickly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she's the based one. Got it.
She's the
Someone
base
call
one,
Chris
yeah.
Hemsworth.
Her Pinky
Extraction
wants
3.
us all to eat the crickets.
And Magenta's a meanie.
How is she? Are you over here crying about a little girl yelling at you on?
No,
No, that's
she's
not
like
Magenta.
30.
Magenta's Pinky's sister. She's gone. I don't know where she went.
There's
And I don't
basically
know why-
musical chairs over there
I
right
know.
now.
Yes.
It's like a vlog.
We have a
It's
dog.
like a
we have
show
Pink
within
Panther.
a
We have.
show.
Oh my
Put the
That
dog
window
on
right
him,
there.
but the dog will offer much better opinions.
Yeah,
Steve
we want the
disappeared. He's
dog.
out filing papers to run for 2024 or something. I don't know.
It's over.
I think it might be too
Heading
late
over
for him
there.
to get his name on the ballot. I don't know.
It's not too
Once
late
he gives
for
out $1
Gavin
million to all
Newsom.
everyone over 65, he's in. So
The thing about the right and the left is the right is like your like lazy son that does nothing but smoke weed and play video games, and the left is the daughter that can't stop getting in trouble.
You know what? You're right. That's the saddest part.
Because
of it.
when the son messes up, you're like, really? You're that lazy and stupid? But when the daughter screws up, she like steals a car and crashes it. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you well, just when I think you couldn't have gone any lower.
He's kind of right, actually. Now that I think about it, what legitimately the biggest accomplishment the right has done is not buy beer.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So that was the article that I had up here. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Well, boycotts are cool. I like boycotts and they work. But we need
it's
to
kind
actually
of sexist. Why don't you like girl cots?
Oh, I'll do a girl cot. Oh, wait.
That's weird.
Damn, I just
Wait.
got clipped.
Wouldn't a girl cot mean you're not going after girls and you're going gay?
Did you say girl cop?
There's a boycott and
I don't
girl.
know
Yes.
what I said.
Yeah,
I don't-
Shock likes trans now. Just like
I sure do.
So beer
Wherever
sales
he's here, you don't have
plunged.
to replace
I
him.
know. It's rubbing off on me. Bring Steve
Oh,
back
God.
quick. I'm turning.
I
So
mean,
beer sales plunged to the lowest levels in 24 years, thanks to Bud Light's disastrous Dylan Mulvaney campaign.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Listen, I'm hearing
Dylan.
out and say, well,
Your
corporate
pet names.
about this, you know, the CEO never knew about this. None of these upper ranked individuals knew about it. Bull fucking shit. We had whole entire things of them doing damage control because they knew they did this. They had this all planned out. They gave it to fucking Dylan Mulvaney. They wanted to do this. They printed out
Dilly.
cans. Whatever,
Dilly.
man in fake man, fake woman. Okay, because Dylan Mulvaney is not trans. That is
Dilly
a
Milly
male
Lily.
guy that's doing woman face.
Cosplay.
That's all
Oh, yeah.
Mulvaney is. Yes. You chose to do this shit. You chose this. Everybody at that company thought that this was going to be a good idea. We're going to start marketing to them. Fuck off. You have no saving grace in this situation. You decided to take a more conservative, right-leaning your customer base, which is more conservative and right-leaning, and say, fuck you guys. We're going to start marketing with Dylan Mulvaney. Fuck
Because
off.
you know what makes financial sense? Let's cater to the less than 5% over the 90%.
Well, it's just like media, right? Where the existing customer, they know you're going to buy their product anyway, so they're not afraid to piss you off.
but they're not buying it now. Which
Well,
is
yeah,
why,
this
as
is the
Jeremy
example of them
reported,
going too
Doctor
far.
Who numbers drop and drop and
Oh,
drop.
yes.
And now we have the lowest premiere of a new Doctor.
Lowest
Lower
premiere
than
of a new
Dr.
Doctor,
Jody.
lowest Christmas special ever.
The only good thing is
That is
well, in
insane.
UK they call Christmas. Here it's just special 4 on D+.
Yeah.
Didn't it not even hit 3 million? I was like,
No, it hit
Oh, it
4
hit
million.
4.5.
4? Okay.
You didn't
4.5,
watch
right?
Jeremy's video.
Yeah.
I just forgot. I'm bad with numbers. I did watch it though.
Yeah, sure. I'm listen. I'm having the stands come out of woodwork say you got to wait for the freaking the consolidated now. Then you have to wait for the streaming numbers. You're not getting the streaming numbers. If the
You're not gonna
streaming
get
numbers were
that.
good, we would be getting them. Guess what? They're not good.
Nope.
No, that all streaming numbers are awesome, which is why they release them all the time and change the metrics for it.
When it doesn't even hit the Samba top 10 in those 3 freaking weeks,
Yep.
it's not good. I'm willing to bet it doesn't hit the Samba top 10 this week. And guess what? We'll get Nielsen data here in a few weeks or something. Who wants to bet it's going to hit the top 10 streaming of the month on Nielsen data?
They're going to put it on ABC like they did with all the D+ stuff, just to try.
Isn't it called Freeform?
No, ABC is owned by Disney. I don't know if they'll put it on. I don't know if they will.
Because they did that with some of the D+ stuff, like Ms. Marvel, but that was trying to drum up some excitement.
I don't know if they can.
Yeah, I don't know if
due
they can
rights
either.
Issues.
Because
I don't
that
know
would
who
be
the
a
fuck
fucking
owns
mess.
the rights anymore. Because it's like BBC still has a say in it. and then
Sony
you got
owns
the whole-
part of it, I think,
because of Bad
by
Wolf.
Sony.
Yeah, because of Bad Wolf, Sony has part of it. Then you have Disney is the one that is distributing it.
Right.
I don't fucking know anymore.
It's a mess.
All this just to save Doctor Who. All of this. God, don't you just love that?
And I'm working on a video now where the call has gone out. Rally the troops. Rally to Dr. Shooty.
Rally to
up.
Dr. Shooty is becoming a
ignore
thing.
the numbers.
We also have the
numbers lie.
I also have a video coming out tomorrow along with another video that I don't know if I'll record it. I talked about it essentially. Anyways, I'll stick on the Doctor Who. BBC's now saying, "Oh, we're not woke. We're not catering to woke people." There's a whole survey or a can't think of what it's called. Essentially, a study that went on BBC that's coming out from a group that talks about common sense and everything just being apolitical. They did a whole survey analysis on BBC. It's going to be coming out here in a few days, I believe. BBC already came out and said, "Oh, they just cherry picked data, and we never actually looked at the data." But even if they're right, guess what? We're wonderful for catering to such a diverse group of people.
Why cater? Why didn't just make it for everybody? What right?
have diverse policies.
They tried. And their whole PR move, because the data isn't out yet. Okay, and their whole PR move, they said they're wrong. They're factually wrong because they're cherry picking data points. But at the same time, listen, guys, it's good that we're catering to the woke individuals because we like to be catering to every single individual. And I can't remember the third point that I just said.
Do that by making your own new woke crap.
They kind of didn't they do that before when everyone watched it and no one said, "I don't care that this is here. I don't care that this isn't here. I just want a good show."
Yep.
Remember back in the day?
Well, it's even funnier when the BBC saying we're not woke when you can go through all their open moments of saying, "Well, we're doing a more diverse individual."
Yes,
we're focusing.
We're
more
not
on
woke.
diversity.
Hi, here's Hindu Sir Isaac Newton. Oh my goodness, I discovered levity.
We're focusing more on diversity. We want 20% of diversity in all of our shows moving forward. We want a 50-20-12 ratio of staff alone, which means 50% women, 20% minority, and 12% gay in staff.
Only 12% for the BBC. Oh, okay.
That's higher than the population.
So you openly admit you hire based on check boxes. You openly say you're check boxing to put casting in your show. You are woke. No, we're not woke. We're not.
Didn't this all start
No.
kind of like in the 90s?
Yes.
Every company
Yes,
has
it
to
did.
have a diverse.
And I had a conversation about this when I was applying for certain jobs in the 90s, government jobs, and I was told you're probably not going to get it.
Why? Because you're straight white
White
man.
dude.
Yep.
White dudes
They
can't
were-
get on welfare. If an unemployed white man can't get on welfare.
That's why Steve lives with a pinky. Pinky's the money bags. I got it now. Pinky's the freaking sugar daddy.
They're probably off banging somewhere. I
sells
don't know what the
bugs,
hell
I
is going
guess,
on. I had to take them off screen earlier. Shit was getting weird.
You took them
Did you
off.
not, wait.
We need to have an
Static.
extraction team for that Pink Panther doll.
Yeah.
Attic, did you not see Steve was basically humping her on stream again? And she mouthed the words, "Help me."
No, I missed that. Son of a bitch.
Dear Lord. You need to like rename the
Hold
show.
on, like the last 10 minutes, it was her daughter that was in the chair. So I don't know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah, let's have her and the dog be a part of the show.
It's like the Hassid videos where like they do something with their fingers to like say, "No, help me" or something like that. And
Oh yeah, and they were an ex-football player.
So yeah, they claim
I've
they're pushing
seen
for
that.
proper representation while over-representing social groups. I feel like the word diversity, when I hear that, it almost like just goes right through one ear and out the other. It's like losing
again-
all meaning.
Legitimately, I don't care that the doctor's black.
I don't
couldn't
care either.
less.
I just want a good doctor.
Yeah.
And you know what? I wasn't too worked up about him being a woman either.
If
I
she had
wasn't
been
kidding.
good,
I
it'd
just
have been
hated
fine.
her.
If it would have been good, it would have been fine.
She was a terrible actress.
That's a problem. But
None of it makes sense for the character.
And the problem
That
is
might be
worse.
neither. So she did not have it, and so far in the limited parts we've seen with Shooty, he does not have it. He does not have the Mavitas
he has-
to be the doctor, and we have to use
No, but he has
Mavitas
crying.
because gravity is gone. It's Mavitas now.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, what's
Mavity.
Fuck off.
Mavitas because it's a manatee?
Mavity.
If the doctor was regenerating in these means earlier
they
on in
canonically-
his run,
They
it would've
canonically
made more
changed
sense.
the word gravity to Mavity.
Oh, that's right. That's
So
right.
he has to have Mavitas. And
I
he
don't
didn't.
give a shit if
That
he-
was the point. He doesn't have it. When I did my review, I'm like, what did he do in his special, his debut that said, "I'm the doctor"? And I just like look at Matt Smith at the end when he's trying to put his clothes on and he walks through all the doctors and the holographic. He's like, ask who stood and fought for this planet. And just walks over and goes, "I'm the doctor." Basically, run away. And then they freaking run. That was a gravitas moment. That's a doctor moment. That wasn't Shooty Gatwa. Shooty Gatwa goes, "I'm the doctor," which is a combination Scottish Rwandan accent for some goddamn reason. I don't understand how that happened. But it's like, what is it about you that
Why do we have
shows
a
me
hobo
you
on
got
this team?
that 1,000-mile stare that shows you have the thousands of years of story and
Oh,
history
that was
behind you?
supposed
You
to
don't
be
got
the
it
crying
yet.
scene. That was supposed to be the crying scene.
I'm an abandoned child.
No, that whole point. He's the reason all the shit ended up happening at the end. If he didn't mention that he was an abandoned child, he was adopted, all this stuff, the fucking mom would have been going like, "Oh, coincidence, causing everything." Shut the fuck up. You caused everything. I still don't fucking know why he was there. I don't know why he was following her around. Why were the goblins going after her? I don't know. That he didn't even bother to even ask them.
Did you hiss at me? Did you hiss at me? Girl's not shocked about aliens. And like I said, she's a
Brad.
cute kid. And I say she's a
Brad.
cute kid because she's a 19-year-old
hissed
kid.
At you.
I know because I'm not supporting you in 2024.
Fractures.
His campaign
bleeding
is
in the polls.
His campaign is his Twitter.
Steve,
Free potatoes for everyone.
Steve, if
Listen,
you're gonna-
listen, my campaign is stronger than Trump's. My
You know what?
campaign's
It's stronger than DeSantis's, that's for sure.
That's not
So, Steve, your idea of giving $1 million to the old people and forcing them to retire, I've got you one up.
I'm
Let's get
not
rid of it.
giving anybody a goddamn
Soylent Green?
dollar.
Oh my God, he's already going back. It's like, read my lips, no new taxes.
I'm broke because money I never spent. Fuck the government. I'm taking all the government's money. Vote me.
He's flip-flopped hard.
2024. Fuck the government.
So I'm really confused right now. We went from dictatorship to QAnon.
I know.
This is a journey.
This
is a
Steve
journey
do-
tonight.
Listen, no, this is Steve
No
doing
journey.
full DeSantis right now.
No
He put out an
journey.
idea and was like, "No, I got too much backlash. You know what? We're gonna go the opposite way." Hey, Steve,
does
do you
not
also
need
wear high
heels to
heels?
lift-
I
He
say
doesn't
those
need it.
boots-
He looks
See them
tall.
pump, Steve.
Are we sure he's tall? Are we sure he doesn't wear high heels all the time? Are we positive? Static, are you sure he's that tall?
Dude, I don't know. That one day that motherfucker just showed up and he was taller than me.
You know, I
look
think
at
when
his
I
feet?
met Static, he was wearing pants, so I don't know if he had stilts under his legs.
Actually, I would have been wearing shorts. It would have been
That
dicky
would have
shorts.
been wearing
because
shorts.
those
I don't
fucking
think people in
cotton balls.
Arizona
You could
own
not take
pants,
the humidity.
bro.
Listen, Steve, this is my deal for you. Run as a Democrat, okay? Run as your Democrat. Do your whole Democrat talking points. You know, like I'm gonna give money away to everybody, so on and so forth. And just help take away from Biden.
No, fuck everything.
Did you see?
You know why I'm taller than fucking Static?
Because you wear high heels.
No,
Because he wears boots.
I came home one day and I was like, "Hey, where's Static?" And they're all, "Oh, he went on vacation." He never came back, dude. Just like Hillary Clinton.
Wait, what the fuck?
This is some weird lore we're getting
Going
into
on?
now. What the
What?
hell?
Talking about when he got
Island.
kicked out of the. He's
This
talking about
is-
when he got kicked out of home.
You got kicked out of home too. Me too. I got kicked out too.
No, I'm laughing because it's
My
look,
my
he went on
family-
vacation. Your parents didn't even tell him that he got kicked out.
Right? It's like they sent me to the farm or some shit. Like, what the
No, they absolutely did. But
So,
Listen, guys.
We're-
Listen,
listen,
Steve. We sent your
Dermy,
we sent
I
your son
love
to.
you, but fuck
You're gay.
you. left
Steve's
me
been filling in
president.
your shoes since you were gone. He's been pretty homosexual.
so
I can kind of see it.
we're talking about the government giving money to people and whatnot. And I for
No,
some
no,
reason,
no,
I keep
no.
going back to this
Elect
guy.
me.
Steve, shut the
No
hell
money.
up. It came out today that Javier Milei said that they could no longer use the word free with any of their political shit.
Oh, that's great.
Like that can't be used in political documents, that word.
You have to use the word subsidized because that's what it is.
Subsidized healthcare. Hey,
Yes!
Static.
Yeah.
Static, do you live subsidized in Pinky's house?
Wrong person.
Steve.
That
Steve.
motherfucker doesn't even know where Pinky lives.
She lives way out where I don't want to be.
That's
Majestic's gonna find me,
because, that's
bro.
because on my side of town, you got an argument, you might die.
Yeah, where I live with all the old people.
Yeah,
Nice.
fuck you.
Magenta
Are
will
you
find
drunk?
you.
Yes, Steve is drunk. So I've
I
been trying
don't
to read
drink.
this chat here
I
from
don't
Savage.
drink.
I
We
don't
own
drink.
pants, but we consider it a form of bondage forced upon us by ignorant workplaces that don't understand how fucking hot it is here.
Oh, thank you.
Because
Oh my
people
God.
in
I can
the
agree with that.
C-suite don't actually stay here. You know
No,
what?
no.
That
can agree with that
motherfucker can
100%.
shut the fuck up because I'm a welder.
You have to
And
wear
then,
pants.
and then,
Yeah.
hold on. I always said I'd never become a roofer. And what the fuck did I become?
I don't know what that has to do with
Gay.
anything about having to wear pants in the office.
I
Steve,
chose
shut
the
the
two
fuck up.
hottest trades in the hottest state. Fuck you. You want to make money? Make money.
I
would-
don't
I
wear
would probably
pants 95%
say,
of the time. So
One
I don't
actually,
know.
one of the hottest places to work in most places actually is in a grain elevator because they can't have air circulation or anything.
Mhm.
And guess what you have to wear at a grain elevator?
You have to wear pants.
Fucking pants.
Yeah.
No, the fire retardant pants too, the real thick ones. I thought you were
They
gonna
ain't
say your basement though.
No, I keep that AC. Motherfucker.
I got AC.
During the fucking summer at my job, you go up front when any excuse to go up front you take. Because up front's all nice and cool and everything. It's all air
Ooh.
conditioned and stuff. You take any excuse you need to go up front. I
Yeah,
need to
my-
use the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the nice bathrooms up front.
Has anybody worked in a cell tower?
You mean on?
Static, we all
In,
know where you
in.
Fuck, I
In?
did it again.
Nah, I've worked in a server room. Those get hot.
Listen, my brain's fried. I've been streaming a little bit. I'm dealing with a lot of shit. So
Yeah. Thank you for coming on, dude. You didn't have to.
Yeah, you didn't have to come on, man.
doing stuff is better.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear
No,
that.
fuck off, Dermy. You can get out of here. I don't want you here anyways. Get out of here, dingus.
You can take your power couch back taco sex parties elsewhere.
Yeah, take your boy pussy elsewhere.
You're the power couch. What, Steve?
I don't care what anybody says about you. I love you.
I love you too.
Steve keeps saying this. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, so Nerd Convention 2024, you want to fuck Dermy?
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you're not my type. You're too hairy.
Oh my.
And too old. He's like 75 or 80.
Fucking
Yeah, he's a little Steve. That's getting close to Rom in the Cradle with Dermy, my guy. Like
that.
We all know that
10 years
Steve's
younger?
We all know that Steve's the older brother.
We all know that Steve is the oldest person on the stream.
Yes. Listen, they just lied to Static and Steve, his parents, because they didn't want to. They're lying.
He got held back 5 years in a row. Don't tell
You're right. You're right. I have been I have been Mandela affected from my childhood, where I don't remember my parents buying me gifts when my brother was born, saying that it was from him, and he got me
He's
a
just
remote
hoping
control
he's
car.
actually Benjamin Button. That's what he's hoping right now.
So on that note, this show has been
so
wild and all over the place.
Static.
Just
delete all these motherfuckers.
I don't know what that means. YouTube might not take that very well.
I'm gonna
In
have to put a
Minecraft.
restraining order against Magenta. You
I
all go
don't-
find me.
So
Shock, did Magenta hit on you? Like, not yeah.
She wants to see my face. Yeah.
Yes, the Peaky sister was on here calling everyone pussies for not showing their faces.
So, do you want me to get Pinky Sister?
No, please.
I'll do it right now.
No, I'm done getting bullied. All right, I'm a grown man. This isn't high school anymore.
He's bullied back.
I'm trying to wrap this show up here. We don't
All you
need
gotta
any
do-
more.
The outros are longer than the intros.
Listen, I don't know what
Instead of
Magenta looks
FNT.
like, but I can bully her back.
Oh, you're just going to
Magenta,
Yeah, help me
came in,
dirty.
Magenta came in and introduced herself as Jennifer the Beautiful.
Jennifer.
I'm pretty sure I can find flaws in this.
Yeah,
girl.
you'll find.
Oh my god.
You'll find it. Girl, where are your eyebrows at? Don't tell her I said that.
I already
Don't tell her I said
that.
that. Dude,
He's
you're on
actually getting her.
YouTube. You fuck-
Yeah. Be
does
careful
she
what
not have
room you
eyebrows?
show us, bro.
There's Pinky.
You have a big house, dude. How many rooms you
He's
got?
a tall bastard.
This is
yeah.
Pinky's
I like
house.
4.5 rooms. Don't worry.
4.5.
This is Pinky's house, okay? Not Steve. Steve
Why's it
lives there
purple?
subsidized.
Yeah, I'm fucking broke as fuck, dude.
He's just staying with
Because of the government. Fuck the government.
Just hang out with your
Give me $1
65
million.
$1 million.
Pinky,
Fuck the
Pinky, we all,
government. Whoever
Pinky,
said
we-
that, high five.
High five.
No.
Pinky, we all know that you're actually the sugar daddy in this relationship.
No.
Yeah,
we all
he's the
Not
bread.
true.
He's the trophy
I just
wife.
have the house. He has all the things and stuff.
Anyone wearing a Sharon Williams shirt is not a sugar daddy, that's for sure.
Hey, by the way, that shit's pro bono.
Pro bono.
Sherwin Williams, pro bono. They give them out for free if you spend enough money.
I don't know if that's what pro bono means.
He doesn't know. Bro.
Go get your sister.
Brad
Please
here's pro
don't.
bono and he wants to leave the stream. All right, let's wrap this bitch up. We have been all over the place. The calendar can go fuck itself.
Bryson Tyson.
I'll go fuck
is
that
gay.
calendar.
Yeah.
There was a few good pictures. Actually,
I call dibs on Ashley St. Clair.
No,
Damn
I
it, we're
just
all
did.
fighting over her.
Nope. I call dibs.
I call sloppy seconds.
Oh, she can't wait. She
No,
can't
she's
wait.
my
She can't
waifu.
wait. She's waiting.
I'm gonna
She's just
wait.
waiting
I
for you
know.
guys.
She's super excited.
I'm gonna have to dual
Trashy
jack
thirds?
Picoso or whatever.
Bradley, what have you got going on this week?
I'm gonna try to work on another Doctor Who thing because that's about all that's happening. I actually may be able to get to see Godzilla -1 finally.
Ooh,
finally.
And then other than that, just gonna get ready to enjoy some football coming up for the New Year's and figure out what I'm gonna do on New Year's Eve.
Oh no,
Is
I
this
gotta
Pinky?
get going, guys.
This is Magenta. Jennifer the Beautiful.
How did you change? Where do you? Why did you change?
What?
Well, other than the fact that she
changed
looks pale
clothes.
as fuck, I can't really see anything.
This
wrong with
isn't magenta. This is her evil twin sister Jade.
She's actually kind of
It's
hot.
chartreuse. It's chartreuse.
I gotta be honest, Pinky's sister's kind of hot.
It's not that cute.
Fracture, what have you got going on this
Yeah,
week?
keep going. Keep going.
No, let the bullying commence. No, usual same old Saturday night Sith, but we'll be doing it just maybe an hour later because I will be off work a little bit later than usual. Then hopefully with 2024 around the corner, I'll be picking up with a little more gaming streams, and I've got some ideas that I want to try and finally break out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, not much from me on that other than those things.
You can have her.
All right, I can't wait for Saturday Night Sith. It's been a while.
Yes.
You guys need to hurry up and get to that 100th episode.
No.
Ballbuster's gonna get to 100 episodes before then.
Dude, they're like 94 or something.
I'm still gonna get there before
93.
then.
This week will be 93.
I'm
Wow.
gonna get there before
Once
then.
the holidays are clear, we're gonna be basically back on the regular routine of every Saturday, and we'll be hitting our
Listen, tomorrow's gonna be
mark.
Ballbusters. Tomorrow's gonna be Ballbusters 100th episode. You know, I'm just gonna say it now.
Okay.
Is it really? I don't think so. I was just saying.
I'm just gonna call it number 100.
Are you gonna put
It's a title.
peanut?
It's the title of the episode. 100.
Number 100, we beat Fractured.
Yeah. Are you gonna put a peanut for the 2 zeros?
Yes.
Why a
Like
peanut?
Because 2 zeros, like one and then a peanut, like 2 zeros. Because Ballbusters.
I thought you were saying Jeremy was an elephant or something.
Oh, that too.
I was
Put like a
planning to follow that one
nutcracker
too.
for Ballbusters. A nutcracker.
I need,
That was
to, get, I,
last
need to
week.
get I need to get the Power Couch fucker back on Ballbusters.
This guy. Yeah, we need to hash shit out. I'm about to.
We need a bond over Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, we could bond
Hey,
over
I-
Nancy Pelosi, and then
I
go
just, we
back
can
to
bond
war.
over we can bond over Nancy Pelosi, and all I'm gonna say is if I ever meet Nancy Pelosi, other than flipping her off, I'm also gonna go like, "Brrr."
Yes.
You motorboating son of a bitch.
I will
You
join a
motorboat?
federational detention center with you.
Listen,
Please go to DC and just do that. Be the next Alex Stein. Be
Yes.
Nancy Pelosi's Alex Stein.
Dude, they're gonna
Listen,
record you in
Pelosi.
court saying, "I regret nothing."
I regret now. Listen, this is a hate fucking we're doing here. I hate this bitch, but come on.
But those are some fun-looking bags.
Those are some mommy milkers.
You guys are terrible.
Just like Magenta.
Magenta.
Speaking of terrible degenerates, Shock, what you got going on this week?
Not much, man. End of the year is pretty busy. So next year I'll definitely get more regular and start making videos on my channel. And then I'll be on Kick a lot too. We'll be streaming.
Hold on a sec. I just noticed something. What's in your hand? Oh, that's your Modelo.
Modelo.
That's a
Modelo.
Modelo.
It's Modelo time.
Because he cares about representation.
I just drink Modelo because I'm a Californian.
California.
He's a California. He's in front of my loves. He's my truck stop boss. That's
right.
He's
Yep.
my pimp.
Go clean the cum off the floors.
Love.
You made the mess. You gotta clean it.
Steve, what happened to your microphone? All of a sudden you sound like shit.
Yeah.
His hands over the mic.
Fuck. Yo,
Dude, that's
Couch.
that's like hate speech in these parts. Steve doesn't know the lore.
Steve, I agree with you.
I
Fuck
know
that
the
couch.
Lord. And
I know the
goddamn
Lord.
it, fuck Static.
That's not even that. I don't know what just happened.
I don't
He
know why
says
I
you don't
bring
know
him
the
on here.
lore, and then he's like, "I know the
Steve
Lord."
show.
I know.
Let's
the
be
Lord.
real. Weekend pregame wouldn't be a weekend pregame without Steve.
I agree.
That's
The star of
true.
the show.
He is a star.
We're gonna skip Steve because we know he's got nothing to say. Dermy, what do you got coming up this week?
I'm debating. Do I want to record this second episode or video, or do I just want to put one video out again tomorrow? I'll probably just do another Doctor Who video because, yes, the BBC decided to come out and say they're not woke. That's funny.
Might as well.
We then have Ballbusters tomorrow night, which is gonna have to be a hard out at midnight because I have fucking work to fucking Saturday.
Put a limit on those shots, my guy.
There will be a massive limit on those shots because I'm looking at not just a half day of work on a Saturday, but maybe a full day of work.
Shitty.
Don't cheat.
Gotta love management being stupid, don't you?
Hey, you know what? You said you wanted shit to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when they give me shit to do on
Be
a
careful what
Saturday.
you ask for.
He meant like go watch
get OT
anime,
though, right?
not go
You get
work.
OT?
Huh?
You get
Yeah,
OT?
I get overtime, but because we have to work Saturday, I don't get holiday pay.
What?
Why?
That makes no sense.
That's how they do stuff there because I have to work Saturday, I don't get holiday pay.
So you don't get paid. So do you work Monday?
Monday?
Nope.
Oh. Because normally you would have worked Monday if you had to work
no.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Normally we wouldn't have to work Monday. We would get holiday pay. Because we have to work Saturday now, we don't get holiday
You don't
pay.
get paid for the holiday.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Because you work.
That's
That's
fucking
gay.
gay.
Yeah.
I don't even think my company does that. Jesus Christ.
And it's all a management issue.
Oh.
Gay.
Rip.
They're not
Who
going to see
said
this
that?
one. Fuck them. I'm actually kind of pissed off.
I don't blame you. That's some bullshit.
dumb,
That's corporate
bro.
bullshit. Middle management is fucking gay, as I believe Shock likes to say. But
Hey, Steve. What do you say for gay?
Do you really want to ask him this right now?
Probably not.
Steve's trying to finish off his 12 pack here.
So basically, because of what I said earlier in the episode, about 15 seconds deep, please do not McAllister your vacation.
Where
Kevin
is he going
McAllister?
with this?
What is happening?
Home Alone.
Kevin McAllister.
What are we talking about?
Please do not McAllister your vacation upon
You're saying
wormy.
don't leave your kids when you go on vacation.
Jesus, I didn't know you spoke drunk, Paul.
I'm guessing you're saying don't leave your kids with me on vacation.
Absolutely. Fucking
He's like, yeah, that.
He's saying he's gonna rob your house when you go on vacation.
Yes,
that's what he's
yes.
trying
Don't
tell
go
you.
to a Love's with Dermy. He'll leave you there.
I'm Joe Pesci.
wow.
Chuck, that was one
I
time.
did not say any of that. You guys are jumping to conclusions.
That's exactly what you said.
Okay, Fig.
I said I love Dermy. Everyone else is a fake.
I don't know why that's so funny. I'm
Dermy.
sorry, Savage. I'm very sorry for you.
I'm not.
Be better, Savage.
Savage, I'm sorry. It comes with the territory. Listen, I get it. There's some things out there that you're just a degenerate fucktard. If you're a lower middle management, if you're middle management at all, you are a fucking big.
And Mr. Paul Hadouken, what have you got going on this week?
This week, it's Thursday already. So tomorrow, late night, after this dingus's this dingus's Ballbusters, you got the Beelzebub over on Devil's Channel.
Chicago right now.
What's up?
You sound like a Chicagoan right now. Like
I am a
hardcore.
Chicagoan. That's why I'm fucking
really
from
hearing
Chicago.
it.
You really hearing it? I'm a Polish Chicago.
I'm from Chicago.
I'm from.
You guys are gonna
like
have to
the
get
thin
Steve on the
dish
pub
pizza?
sometime.
Say what?
You're gonna have to get Steve on the pub sometime.
Oh yeah, he'd be great. I'll get Steve and Ryan Roger Athay to just
Jesus.
go at it.
I need to get on the fucking pub.
Yeah, you were supposed to last week, but then you got too drunk, and then I came over and I don't know what that means.
I guess you jerked off on your power couch.
I did. I came over to his house and left a load just for you.
Left a
Dermy.
load and Steve. You left a load for me and Steve's couch. Got it.
Yup. So I'll speaking of Ryan Roger Athay, I'm gonna be on his show. I think second week or first week of January, and next week I think I'm gonna be on CJP's podcast. And other than that, I'll be doing music streams and more gaming streams and dicking around. Sprickins y Dickens. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Hey, Dermy, how's my
Yes?
seat taste?
How's
How's
his
your
seat
what?
taste? How's his feet taste?
I don't know, Steve. You're not
Big.
my type. You're old. You're old and hairy.
Oh boy.
I don't need to see this, Steve.
Shock is sending random ass memes in the chat room. And
Nice.
for me, I've got nothing going on until Tuesday with the late night mayhem over on Dermy's channel. If we're doing that the day after New Year's, I'm not sure. I'm ready for whatever.
Shit, I just realized that's the day after New Year's. 50-50 because that's actually my mom's birthday.
Oh, okay. So keep an eye out for a possible New Year's Eve stream. There's definitely more videos. You know, there's something about 3,000 doctors suing the Biden administration for forcing gender affirming care on the American people that no one is fucking talking about. And
Fuck your couch. I love you,
Oh my
Static. Let's go.
Appropriate timing.
We're just gonna mute him. So I'm gonna have a video coming out on that because I don't know why anyone's not talking about it. I'm sure it'll get 0 views, but I don't care. It needs to get out there. Did anyone know the Biden administration was like having
No, like
forced
all the
gender
political tubers have taken the week off.
Yeah.
Except for the Daily Wire, but I don't watch the Daily Wire.
I have not seen that.
So
Dude,
there's
laws
that,
are
and
just
then
like
whatever
my
else comes
meme.
across my desk, I'm sure I'll have videos on. And then we'll be back here next Thursday, which I've got a homework assignment for everyone here. Next Thursday, we're having Know Me Without Me.
Oh, yeah.
Know Me. We're
Without
having Know
you.
Me on without you. And we're going to talk about the Mandela effect. So everyone kind of like try and bring something that you think you remember how it was back then and how it maybe was never really that.
The Bernstein Bears.
Life like a box of chocolates.
Like a box of chocolate.
Mandela being in prison.
I
The
remember
Jiffy peanut butter one is the most egregious.
I remember my dick being a lot bigger. That's a Mandela effect.
Yeah.
That's what all the trans kids say too.
Sorry about that.
So,
right?
Oh my God. Does the Mandela effect like support trans? Like in another timeline they were
Absolutely.
well, they're certainly trying to rewrite history saying that it's been a thing forever. Anyway, that's what we've got going on. Everyone, wave awkwardly to the